Oh my god. Oh my god, I freaked out when I saw that. Who did that? Oh man, sneaky. Huh.
Oh, so I go first, that means.
Yep. Gotta put your helmets on them.
Alright, Yota and Sa.
Aha. Really? Playing chess, not checkers, huh?
That's all I do. I don't even know how to play checkers.
Good stuff. I don't know if I want to go for that. It's pretty far, and then I am in your territory.
I don't know. Ooh.
I don't like this.
I love it. I love it. Hey, I see that guy flanking. Oh, that was... It didn't sprint. It should have.
Gonna go for that?
Yep.
I don't know if you want to go for that. Whoa! Whoa, it jumped to me. I didn't think it would even make it this far. Wow. I'm using a ability, precision shot, going fishing.
Okay.
Bam.
Swing.
Bam.
I should have hit it right when you
Take
did that.
that. Take that. Maya draws first blood.
This is true.
It's second blood. Coming soon.
Quite possibly.
You got nothing back there. See? You're afraid. Making scaredy cat moves.
Scaredy cat moves. Those are scaredy cat moves right there. What was that?
Flanking maneuver. I'm making you look at this guy. What's he doing? What's going on over there? And then strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No pressure. What? Time out. I think we have to make an addendum to the rule because at any time you could just use that thing and knock your guy out. It's just like a free out.
Yeah.
Too powerful.
Like it.
It's too powerful.
Well, they have to be close to the edge. Like, you can't knock them out from the center.
You can... Yeah, not from the center. But, like, I could knock any one of yours out right now.
How are you going to addend this rule without just taking that power away?
So you can't knock people out of bounds with that move.
What if it happens accidentally?
Well, it shouldn't.
Well, you can knock your own out accidentally, right?
Yeah, if you knock your own out, then it's out. But if you do that, that's not fair. Because I was just going to use it to knock your guy out. But it's like, that's too OP. That's an automatic out each time.
This is true.
That's
how it won last game, though. We have
to deny it. Yeah. And, it wasn't in the rules back then. So it's a legit win. But no more.
No more.
We're all grouped up. I don't want to I can't attack you like this.
I mean, it's part of the strat.
Yeah, I know. Turtling up.
Turtle.
Don't hit me.
What is the range on these? What?
Cheater.
I did not.
It's okay. But I don't like this. I've got no good attack point. So I'm going to take your move. Ha ha.
Don't screw up.
I'm going to try not to. If I take your move and accidentally get my guy, I believe that would count as a kill.
Yeah.
I was worried when I did it. I did fairly
I almost did that last time.
I don't know about this. I don't know which one to go for. This is all... think here. No! No!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
I blew it. Oh, wow.
Okay. What's the best way to do this?
To choke.
I would rather not.
Choke. Choke.
I'm going to use double
Choke.
move.
Double move, huh? Interesting. You think you can get me twice? That? What? Oh.
Okay, I got one. Hey.
Oh. That really sucks, man.
Ooh.
And this is all my fault. I set it up. I moved your guy over here, and then he assassinated 2 of my people. Well, I am going to use double move. Haha. Didn't see that coming.
I saw it a mile away. Predictable. Hey, you hit my guy.
No!
Why you do that?
I don't know, but it's double move. It's not take their turn.
True.
Illegal move. It goes back.
It's less far. It's less far.
Gotcha.
See, you wouldn't have got it.
I got you both times. Oh, yeah. I caught back up. Assassin. Assassin. Can't do it. You're never going to make that.
You're probably right. I'm going to take their turn. Wait. Take their turn.
So unoriginal. Okay.
That didn't go very far.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I was on the wrong sword.
Now, can a single knockback regular standing blow hit this, do you think?
Yes.
Too far? It's probably too far, huh? But this one's a little closer. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! I'm winning by 2. Whoo,
And
baby!
Darn it!
Damn, I don't have precision shot. I could probably make this. Oh, yeah. Just taking you out.
I'm gonna use precision shot.
Ooh, I'm happy I gave you the idea.
I was gonna use it anyways.
Yeah.
I should probably grab the fishing pole.
Yeah, it's required. To kind of hook off to the side of one of them.
I can't cast. Oh, there we go.
Oh, back up a little more.
Okay, there it goes.
And yeah, I'd say you got me. Good job. Switch spots. Might as well, right? I mean, it's right there. I got it. There we go.
Now it's my turn.
Nope. So close. Now this is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Gotta go for the long game. Uh-oh.
Got him.
You win now at this point. Come back and just take me all out. That would suck. Game.
Good game. That's still 1-1 though.
Yeah.
How do I only have 4 armor stands?
Tiebreaker?
Yep.
So I am just here gathering some lava for an upcoming project that we're going to be starting very soon here. And I got to do a couple things, but I want to talk about the record farm. Let me store this lava really quick and grab some food. So the record farm was way too productive for what we needed, and we have thousands of extra records that are just kind of sitting around. And at this point, you guys have probably just watched the time lapse of the latest work on the record farm. And you saw that I kind of built a little bit of a mountainy structure around it, and I've been trying to decorate it a little bit and all that. But here's our map currently. And up there's the record farm. I'd zoom, but currently we don't have Optifine updated, so yep, can't be doing that. But let's go ahead, fly on over to the record farm and talk about what's changed over there. I love that windmill. But as you can see, we got kind of a mountain growing up around it. We got a nice little entrance started, and we got the Elven emblem thing there. Over here, we got some cool lava falls working their way down and around. So from the ground level, this is what you'd see, a big giant entrance as you come on in, and you can see there's the creeper farm in the background. I see creeper farm because that's all it is now. I've converted it to a straight creeper farm. I've gone ahead and taken out the skeleton and the golem because we don't need them anymore. We will never need records again. See all these barrels here? Quite a lot of barrels. Yeah. Full of records. So many. See all those barrels there? Yeah. Quite a lot of barrels. Full. All of these. What was I thinking? Anyway, here's our storage now. And yeah, pretty meager. This is what I've gotten so far, but I haven't been AFKing here very much. As you can see, I put a little bit of decoration on the inside. I gotta be careful about lighting it up because I don't want to actually light up the spawn pads, so I gotta keep the lighting fairly minimal. But with the new lighting changes in 1.18, it's pretty easy to do. I've got a lot of empty space in here still. I'm kind of thinking about maybe tossing some extra farms in here, so when we come out here AFKing, we got a few things generating. But that's work for another day. This area of the island is going to be part of our build area, so I'm happy to finally be generating some stuff out here and work on the transformation. And I thought I would show you guys the view from my little Elven temple area over here. Look at that. Not too bad. It's really cool having such a big structure in the background back there. Really helps create levels of depth with the different levels here and there, you know, like this tree, the hill there. It's pretty cool. And speaking of this tree, here's another weird tree I made. It's kind of my thing. Make funky trees that don't look right. I thought this was kind of cool. Put a parrot in there on a nest. Yep. And we can continue up. You see there's this little area with some of the inner part of the tree that you can come hang out in, maybe spy on the Elven temple. Here we got one angle of the tree. You can see it all really slopes to the outer side here. It looks like a hand when you're standing in there, kind of. It's kind of like a cupped hand. But from here you can see that, yeah, very windswept tree. I had this little chunk of land over here that nothing was going on in yet, so I thought, yeah, I'll toss a little tree in over here. And I like how it came out, even though it is pretty funky. So I am out here at the shopping district. This is the future Maya again. This little project is something I threw together one night when I was a little bored on the server. I thought, hey, I'm going to go buy a plot of land and throw this in. And yeah, lost all the footage for that. It got corrupted too, so figured I'd just go show you guys what's going on with it. I'm sure you've probably seen it in the background of people's videos, but that's my shop. Well, it's not really a shop. It's actually a mini game. It's one that's highly profitable for you, the player, if you are good at targets. I currently don't have a bow, so I'm going to take my complimentary bow and arrows here. Payment would go in here if you're wanting to try it out. Right here we have the personal best streak. I've gotten 1 in a row. Geek, first person to ever play it besides me. Right away, got 4 in a row with very few diamonds spent, so yeah. Time. He's doing me proud. And yeah, the idea is you pay 1 diamond per 5 shots. You take your shot up there at the top of this tower. There's a bubble Vader. You jump from the top. You see that target right there? That's your target, the target block. It caught me. So what I do is I come up top, I drop off the edge, and I try to shoot it. So let's see if I can do it. Yeah. Did not. You can see it landed up there on the purple block. So let's say I paid a diamond, so I would have 5 shots. So let's see if I can make it in 5 shots. Now, I haven't played this since I built it, and it's been a little while now, so I'm probably not gonna make any, and if not, I'll show you guys how it works manually. But here we go. Yeah! Ooh, that was close. So close. Oh, and... Whew. I got it! Did you see that? A little beep went off and a diamond fell out. And now there's a diamond for me in the barrel. So if I pay 1 diamond and get 5 shots, I could get 5 diamonds if my aim is true. And if it's not, then you're going to be paying me diamonds. But this has a chance to pay out pretty well for those who are good with the bow. Or at least think they are. Got to come down here and prove it. Over here, we have the rules for dropping. And if you want to see what those rules are, you can pause the video and go back and take a look. I've got this prize diamond on me, and I don't want to be taking all the winnings from here, so I might as well go ahead and throw it back here. Just in case anyone ever decides to try and play it, you know. Not calling out the Zetas or anything, but you could try. Look, there's a bunch of diamonds in here to come take from me. Come and get them. Something else that was missing from the corrupted footage was this amazing wood shop the Time Architect built. This is so immersive. I come and buy all my wood from here. Because why chop it down when you can buy it, right? Now over here you can see an axe stuck in the wood. Well, Time had asked me to do an armor stand scene over at his new wood shop, and I was like, okay. And I got to thinking, and I'm like, ooh, I got something I want to try. But I don't know what Time wants. And it turns out he just wanted this. But despite that, I asked him if I could try something out, and he could tear it down and burn it, whatever, if he didn't like it. And he gave me the opportunity to see if I could fill a little corner of his shop. And this is what I did. What? Ricky's gone. So Ricky was standing here with an axe shaving away the creeper. As you can see, the creeper is being carved out of this wood. Look at that. I thought it would be cool to do something like this and have a mix of the stripped oak along with the bark still on it, so you can see that it's a woodworking in progress. And obviously a creeper. These blocks right here that make up his face are actually oak planks, mini block oak planks that I bought from a wandering trader. So that came in perfect for those, I thought. And yeah, really like this one. Then over at Geek Squeak's parkour tournament area of Hobbit, we have some more armor stands that I did. He asked me to do some more in this final section. Well, it's not actually the final section, but the ice section, and I agreed, of course. And there you can see Aces the Great. And then we have a little slime guy following around Aces. Probably thinks it's his big brother. We have Backpack Streamer hanging on to the edge of the cliff with his diamond pickaxe showing off his diamond riches. And this is just the checkpoint right here. So every time you die between here and the next checkpoint, you would come back here. So let's go ahead and hop down into this crazy area. It's not like the rest of the areas. I didn't do a whole lot of armor stands, but I did some pretty cool little ones, I think. Like we have the ice skating panda. Gotta love him, right? Yep. And the turtle. I'm a big fan of the turtle here. As you can see, he's got a turtle tail. Yeah, it looks like he's coming up out of the water or ice, whatever. Maybe he's frozen in the ice. And yeah, I really like how this little guy turned out. Little turtle. Turtle. Okay. Doesn't usually sound like this out here. Pranks are going around the server, it would appear. Wrong. Oh, it's feeling heavier. What do I do? No. Oh, geek. Wrong. No. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. No! No! What has that fool done now? This can't be happening. Oh, don't you bark at me. Okay. This has to be Maya's doing. What is this place? Put so much time into my other plan. Well, I do like this. This is nice. But no! He has to pay. How? How did he get me out here? He doesn't have this sort of power. He must have something here I can use to run this place. Make him pay. Oh, this is annoying. He's gone much too far this time. Ah! Ah! Yes. This'll do. Oh no. Nope, I like that. Goodbye. Well, isn't this a pretty little geode? Full of stuff. Perfect. Geeks' pets, huh? Well, geek. Whoops, I missed. Looks like you get a freebie this time. Perhaps it's time to have a look around this place and see what real damage can be done. Okay, I like that. It's nice and purple. Don't like that. What is this? The Arkenstone. Something feels off about this thing. Surely Maya couldn't have gotten me here on his own. Is this what brought me here? What has that fool been dabbling in? Do you know about this stone? Tell me. Fine. Let's see where this goes. Yeah. Get used to this place. Well, this is quite unexpected. There's no way that fool did all of this. He must have friends now. This could be a problem. Perhaps I should take a look around. Cablecraft left the game, did he? I'd say he made it out just in time. I like that. Flowers? Yuck. Yuck. That's a big redstone.
This is my kind of place. Well, maybe not the flowers everywhere, but... Maya! A decoy. But I would know that face anywhere. Proof that you are the one that brought me here. And who's this ugly mug? Anyway, I will find you, and maybe your friend, and put an end to this nonsense. Once and for all. This Arkenstone is so much more than you realize. I think I will use its power to bring ruin to this whole land. It may have taken longer than I planned, but I will finally have my revenge on you.
You may have recently seen this in a short that I released, where I called any interested Zeta out to Fantasy Elven Island, and this is that island. I have transformed the western section of my island into a bit of a beach resort, but a volcanic beach resort. We have no beaches here. We have hard rock, cobbled stuff. We've got some coral that would probably cut your feet up if you're a hobbit, but hobbits are still welcome. So I have built 8 homes out here in this section, and they're all unique in their own way, while being very similar in themed, as you can see. Each one of these homes is a shell of an ancient sea creature, maybe that creature down there. And each one of these shells has been recovered from the deep sea, hollowed out, and made into a special seaside abode for any Zeta who would like to live in one. Space is limited, and there are currently only 3 homes left. 5 Zetas have moved in and claimed homes already. And while the short was great, it didn't do a good job of really showing off what's going on out here. So I thought I would take a walk around and show you guys what's going on out here so far. So as you can see, these paths are mainly dead coral. I got a little bit of path block mixed in, and also some mossy cobble in certain areas with moss to give it a little bit of color throughout. Here you can see the little lake inlet type area. It's not a lake, it's ocean water. It's a bit of a shallow bay maybe. I did a lot of little custom things throughout the water here, and I really like how it ended up. As you can see there, we got some small drip leaf, which you don't see very often, and I think is a great addition. We got some smoke coming out of the water because this is volcanic. We got some bubbles bubbling up there. Perfect for your bathing needs. Here you can see a lily pad with a spore blossom on it, but spore blossoms don't go like that, right? Yeah, I made a water lily out of an armor stand, and I think it came out pretty great. I kind of love it, right? And I made some different variations. There's one over there. I'll take you around and we can take a look at the different ones. Here you can see we got a turtle egg in a nest for some reason. And here you can see another water lily. This has got a bigger flower on it. And we got some dripstone coming up out of the water in spots. It's closing off the reef down there by that creature. And let's go ahead and hop in the water and take a look. All the smoke is coming out of these little bubble vents. Surely down below there's some sort of lava pool that's venting through the lake this way and helping to heat the water to perfection. There you can see another one right there. And oh, here's a turtle has laid his eggs on a drip leaf. We got some crazy turtles out here. I've said it before. Oh, here you can see another version of the water lily, this time with drip leaf. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. And over here we have another large water lily. Pretty nice. Not my favorite though. I do like the smaller ones a little better, I'd say. But you gotta have variation. And then we have another one. We got the large lily with the large drip leaf. And I really like that one. I like the contrast of the lighter green with the pink. Yep, and this guy. Gotta mention him. This is Big Rick, and he loves eating andesite. So this is one of Megatecha's little pets. They've been popping up around the server and eating all sorts of crazy material, and I just love them. And yeah, he apparently likes to eat turtles too. Since he's been here, my turtles have just been throwing themselves in his mouth, and they seem to love it. They want to get eaten by him. and if that's what they want. But there are sure a lot less turtles around the place now. He's a hungry boy. Okay, so as you can see, the homes and all the detail and stuff kind of wraps around in a bit of a circular angle through here. And right here we have a house at the end, so let's go ahead and start with it. We got a little bit of a shell bridge here connecting to this house, and as you can see, this is Diosil's coastal villa. And what a view he has. Look at that sunset. If we take a look inside, you can see Megatickle left some eyes behind. But we also have a little bit of meager decoration going on. Diosil put his favorite squid on the wall, as you can see, and left something there. And yet you can see a basic structure of what the inside of these builds look like. They all have variations and are slightly different, but this is basically what you'll be seeing. And one thing that's nice with this drop-down floor, it kind of feels like it's bigger on the inside, just like the TARDIS. Okay, let's go ahead and cross back over the bridge to this house over here and see who's in it. Oh, Megateca. This is his elfin turtle home. Yep, so you can keep an eye on Big Rick over there, make sure he doesn't get too big. Let's see. Yes, this is a nice home that Megateca got. Look at this big bay window looking out at the bay. One thing you may notice is that these houses are all sunk into the ground slightly, so the view from all the windows will generally be pretty even with the ground. But I always try to give some kind of variation to the areas so that they have some kind of view from them. Anyway, let's move on. Before we move on to the next house, I'd like to take a little second here and talk about these light posts. I got two main variations here. You can see the taller one, and then you can see the more stretched out one here. And the idea was kind of like a tentacle, plant-like, light source type thing that you might see in some kind of aquatic fantasy world. I wish we had something more tentacly in Minecraft, but I'd say this is about as close as you could get on that scale. It helps bring that aquatic fantasy theme together here. So let's go ahead and move on over to the next home here, and this one has not yet been claimed, but let's go ahead and take a look. You can see there's more variations. Now these homes haven't been on the market for very long, so people are just starting to move in, and no one's had a chance to decorate yet, but everybody's got their own projects that are going right now, and they're all pretty busy. So I'm sure they'll all get out here and decorate as soon as they have a chance. But for now, the place is fairly bare, and that's kind of cool. This way you guys can all see what the houses look like and the area looks like before all the Zetas come in and really make it their own. Anyway, over here, this amethyst home is home to Hypnojo. Look at that. He has got one of the coolest houses in my opinion. For one, it's got the shortest bill of all the houses. This little front bill that I call it sticks out a lot further on all of them. Some have a little bit of a shorter one like that one right there, but none are this short. But it's also a bit wider than every other home. And it's looking out directly into the bay. It's the only home that points this way. It's very unique, and I think he is gonna love it here. Let's go see if we can take a little peek through the windows since he's got the door barricaded and see what's going on the inside. You can see he doesn't have a rear window there, but that's no big deal. If he wants one, he can go ahead and put one in. He can rearrange this place however he wants. Let's come around here, and we're going to take the path up this way because it wraps around this way. As we get up here, there is a bit of a split. This goes over to the Elven Temple, which isn't completed yet, and I don't really know what's going to happen in this section just yet, so I've left it kind of blank, and I'm going to visit this later. But back over here, you can see here we have another home, and this is the third and final free home that is still open. No, it is not. That's right, this is Geek Squeak's home. He got this one the other day, and he left some supplies here. I bet he could use this stuff, especially with some of the builds he's got going on right now. But yep, Geek Squeak moved in over here, and he is right next to another good friend of ours, Time Architect. Yep, here's Time's house, and he actually claimed the very first shell I built. This one was sort of like the template for all the other ones to come. I would change certain aspects about each one so there would be variations and uniqueness of each one. But this one, this is the OG. And we have one home left over here. This was actually the final home I put in, and it was just recently claimed by the big man himself, King Ricky. Yes. He has got a wonderful view of the deep ocean out here. He's got great neighbors all around, and we couldn't be more thrilled to have the boss himself out here at Fantasy Elven I.O. There's also this gazebo over here. It's fairly plain, not much in it. You come stand in it, look at the ocean, right? Gazebos don't usually have a lot. Maybe put a couple folding chairs in here or something, right? But anyway, there's some decoration up there. I just kind of went nuts with it. Started filling things in, and this is what happened.
Why has the stone drawn me back here? There must be something else in this place drawing it. What sort of magic has the fool unleashed in this land? Still, this other source is causing some interference with my plan. I must try to break its connection if my plans are going to have any hope of succeeding. Feels stronger this way. Yes, it's definitely down in his cave. There's no more power down there. The source is in here somewhere. I can feel it. I'm happy it wasn't lost in the destruction. Yes. There's something. It's stronger than I expected. No. What? Echo. I gotta get rid of this stone. Echo. What have you done? Oh, my base. Alright. First things first, I need to do something about this stone. I gotta contain it in something. I can't pick it up anymore. Think. Yes, perfect. My redstone chest. Just what I need. Let's see. Hopper, chest. No. Can't put in a chest. I need to move this thing. My stuff's gone, Echo. Dang it. I've got a lot of rebuilding to do, it looks like. Oh, my geode. Okay, I can put the shulker there. And hopefully I can get under there with the hopper and feed the Arkenstone into it. Yes. Okay. Whew, one step closer. We got this. Oh, yes. It's in there. Okay, what am I gonna do about this thing? Okay, I think I know what I've got to do. So I can't risk Echo coming out again. He had too much power, so he needs to stay sealed away, and I need to get that shulker into someone's hands who is familiar with magic. And that's one thing we elves generally do well, is magic. So I'm gonna bring this to my good friend Mindless, and hopefully he can do something about this problem.
All right, running, jump, knock back one.
You did fine. There's not a lot of room, man. That's a shame.
I threw the sword down.
Awesome. Are you ready, sir?
I am ready, sir. Oh, let me fix my board.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Oh, you went?
You went? What is this?
I already went.
Oh, interesting.
Like right before you said I'm good.
You're going for your turtle defense again.
Maybe. Oh my god. Get back to your spot.
Strike! First blood! Again! You. Oh! Disgraceful. No. Oh, yeah? That's my team. What you got? Think you can make that?
Nope.
How about that? Again! Come on. You gotta, play for real, man. This is it. I'm gonna take it. What do you think? What are you looking at here? Yeah.
I don't know. I think a 2 iron, maybe.
Maybe 2 diamond. Har. It'd be cool if we could put the knockbacks on a hoe and then it'd look like a golf club, kind of.
Yeah. See, now that's not gonna get it there.
No way. That's so far. It's like 2 miles across. It's further.
It's
but
true.
You know, give it a shot. Oh. Okay. See this guy here? He's been a hero. He's behind enemy lines.
Yeah, you gonna take him back?
He's gonna keep striking. 3 in a row.
Wow.
3 straight kills by this guy.
So that was from there to there. Okay, that's pretty good range.
Yep. Pretty good.
The hero has fallen.
Our poor hero. Goodbye. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
That's true. I mean, I'll go again.
Double turn, double move.
You're double moving?
Yeah, I should have done take their turn. That would have been smarter, but I'm not being smart. Oh, I was on knockback 1. That was the wrong sword. Oh, no.
Yep, yeah, I did that last time, so no sympathy.
Oh, no, that's even worse. You use... Nothing.
That's touching.
Oh!
Why do you do that?
I blew it. You gotta put this guy,
close
this
enough,
guy
right?
back too. I hit
This guy, he's dead.
Yeah, this guy needs to go back.
What are you doing?
Too far. Oh, that was knocked back too.
That one didn't move.
That's about right. No, it did. I hit all 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that was knockback 1. It's the wrong sword. Ah! I'm blowing it. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Take that.
You say take your turn?
So take that.
Turn.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
I might. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to.
Nope. There you go. Your turn. What are you doing? This is
Getting a lay of the land.
This is my land.
Getting a lay of it.
Skew.
Oh my god!
You don't even try. You're all coming with me.
No, I walked past that item frame. It was behind me. It should have hit it.
Okay, I got the right sword. Got the wrong angle for sure. Ooh, you can take me out.
I could.
Are you skilled enough?
No, not. It's like I feel like knockback 1 sprinting would not get there.
You're screwed. Just run away. You ran away. I was kidding. You're supposed to attack. My hero came in and attacked and
died.
You after killing 3 of your men.
Yeah, it's 3 against 4 right now. I gotta play safe.
Ooh, careful. You're gonna knock your guy out.
Not if you crit. Oh, knock him out of the park. Yeah.
Out of the park. I'm taking your turn. It was all for naught. For naught, I say.
That guy didn't even move. I mean, before. Now. Oh, I just got disconnected.
I did too.
It's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Wow, you make crazy observations. So, I think, right here, I think I got this. What do you think? A kapow! Oh! Take it! Just destroying you. Aw. Oh, your little Corrales turned back. Oh, yeah, so sad.
Okay, I'm gonna...
You got power still.
I know, but I can't, like, take your turn and double move.
No, but you can do one of them.
I can do one of them.
Maybe think about that.
I'm gonna take your turn, bud.
Hey, why would you do that?
Because it's mine. Your turn is mine.
Can you be pro and not hit them both?
My main concern is not hitting my guys.
That's not my concern. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Ooh, evening it up.
It's not. You're still ahead.
I know.
Getting closer to even.
Yeah. The act of evening.
Yeah.
There we go. Tempting. Ooh, maybe. Could you get it? Oh. Nobody wants to see that move. See? Fun move. Hey! It's vandalism, I believe. There'll be a fine. You've been warned. Hey! Now you're just being a vandal.
Go for it. Long shot it.
Yeah, how was it going to? I'm like, nope, this is going to lose me the game. I got like...
Oh, they're connected. They're both dead.
They're buddies. They're now a double unit.
Good luck.
New rule. Huh. Not ideal. I'm going to use a move. For the first time in our game's career, I am using retreat.
Okay.
To separate these guys.
So he has to go back to the one that he started on?
Yeah, I think you just put it back here is the best move because you don't know who's who from where and what they did on their journey. We're going to give it one of these. And we're back in action.
So your last turn is just moot.
You can totally make that. Standing knockback one.
I think. This could end me the game.
That's like almost the full length of the field.
Come on. Well, you had a shot from, it was like right here. And it got my guy that was over here.
Yeah.
So.
It's not as far as
that seems about the same.
Maybe I'm judging wrong. All that build up.
You convinced me.
This is the triangle of destruction right here. You know, fun. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm going to use double move.
Oh, you still got that? Oh my god. Switch spots, huh? I can switch spots. Did you take my turn?
Yeah, I already did that one.
Did you move me already? Wait, what are you double moving? What are you doing?
I'm double moving.
Okay.
I took your turn earlier. How do I get this without getting both of them?
You be pro. Oh!
Yes!
Oh, this... I don't like that.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, this happens to me every time I'm on Discord. It's like an hour in, it just disconnects me.
That sucks.
Yeah, cool stuff. Did you go?
Right? Yeah.
I was turned around. You picked it up and put it there, didn't you?
It's halfway in between two squares.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wait, what?
It's your turn.
Wait, is that you cheated? You did
no,
something.
I didn't. I took a double move. I took a double move. I got your guy on both moves.
What? What, sir? I was destroying you. What happened?
Oh.
I'm gonna switch spots with you next turn.
Oh, I got the wrong one. I'm just gonna do that. Right. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Switch spots with me?
Yeah. Really?
Really?
You're still playing that game. Are you gonna kill yourself? Is that the goal?
No, but if I'm so close to the edge that you overshoot it.
Oh no! You took it all! Yeah. No! I I was supposed to be the winner. Oh, I can't believe that.
My strategy worked. Right? Right? Literally 1 pixel on.
That sucked.
Champion.
I was celebrating on turn 3. I'd never played before either, and I'd only had like 2 stands. But I watch it a lot on Hermitcraft, so I figured, I'm going to be pro for sure. I've watched so much of that sport. Yeah. I'm definitely pro.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Bring the funk back.
And there, as you can see, we have pretty much the finished Super Smelter build. Let's go ahead and leave the gatehouse onto our bridge and head over for a bit of a closer look on the build. So here we have the entrance. This is the main entrance, although I figure any Zeta who uses it will probably just fly straight on over into here. And speaking of here, this is just a little bit of decoration for the smeltery area. One thing I love about the new update, we can now actually put lava in this kind of a build, which is awesome. Over here you can see we have the Super Smelter 3200. Yep, that's what I just named it, because it's got 32 smelters. Back here you can see basic loading area like everybody makes pretty much. Very meager decorations. It is out here on the old town side, less opulent over here. This is where all the peasant elves live, and the royal elves live over there. But let's go take a closer look. As you can see, there's barrels all over. There's even a barrel under the chest, which I can't click on. There it is. And a barrel under the back of the chest, which is also the same one. But I promise you, it's there somewhere. There it is. Every one of these barrels are full of lava. This is so we have fuel for the smelter for anyone who needs it, so they can come and use it without any worry of fuel issues. Currently I am still running off of coal, but the hoppers are full of lava buckets already, and yeah, I am ready to roll out here. As you can see, fairly standard setup. Here we have the fuel drop-off minecart with a chest preloaded. And you can just give it one of those. You can leave it on if you need to, and it goes down and tries to fill it, but this thing is full up as it stands. Right here you have the smeltable minecart chest with an extra chest behind it. This will feed into the minecart chest if you have more that you want to smelt. For now, I've got a stack of sandstone. Let's turn this into smooth sandstone and see how fast this system will work. Now, I'm just going to let it go out once because that should be all it needs to fully release its load. Of Quick check. Yep, it is empty. They are all cooking away. There was probably 2 in each one, and that's 1 full stack. There's going to be no editing here, so you can see in real time how long this takes. And they're all done already. We are just at the mercy of the hoppers now. So pretty quick. I have all these levers on the furnaces. Some of you may wonder why. That's so I can click it like that if I would like to get experience out. That will stop the hopper below from pulling stuff out, and it will leave an item in the slot here so I can pull it out manually, and that will release all of the sweet EXP that is stored within the furnace. I tried to put some things that people may need around here, like this stone cutter. We got a workbench, we got an ender chest, there's an anvil, a grindstone, pile of backup anvils. So yeah, meager decorations, but stuff that we might find in a place like this. We have phantoms out on this beautiful clear night at the Elven City, but that's not a worry because I've got this sweet latticey trapdoor overhang that's nice and layered, and they're not going to get through to bug me. Speaking of protection, we also have a kitty cat here. Over here we have some more decoration. We got one of those things, because those are all over. We have some of this stuff, because you might find this stuff over here. We've got some spare of these thingies. Some of them can even do that. Yeah, pretty cool. We got a hanging one of those thingies. We got barrels and barrels, and as you can see, you may be wondering, yes, they are also full of lava. Now, I'm sure you're asking, where do I get all of this wonderful hot lava? Well, right here from this little structure. Here's a view from this side. But as we look inside, this is dripstone filling up lava cauldrons. And I've got a ton of spare buckets here. This was full when I started, and I've just been farming this stuff up as it appears, usually not right now, but doing so has filled up all those barrels very quickly. Let's just head across this bridge really quick and take a look at the lava farm from a different angle. And there you can see, yep, it's kind of growing up out of the cliff side here. It's got some blackstone to kind of represent the more burned stone look that's occurring from all the hot lava around it. And there's a structure of dripstone that is sort of the farm for the whole thing. There's a bit of a top view. As you can see, we got the furnace here. It's a big, massive elven chimney system, right? Yep. But over here, let's take a look. And yep, there's the top of the little bit of a lava farm. Just wanted to give it a little decoration so it doesn't stick out. So there is the smelter farm, and something strange. Did you see that? That phantom was hovering. Oh, it's hovering again. That one's fine. This one has helicopter technology, apparently. I don't know what's going on there. So if we take a little spin around, look at things, go, ooh, everything. Look, there's that. Well, look at this. I put in a new tree. I saw how this tree was kind of hanging over the side here, and there was a bit of a bottleneck there in the water. So I was like, obviously there needs to be another tree on this side sort of hanging that way to create a bit of a tree branch tunnel effect. Like so. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this came out. I might be doing more of this sort of around the shoreline out here. Just another one of my big weird trees. Yep. I like how this one came out. It's another sort of flatter topped one. So it's not a big bushy round one. Very organic looking. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Elven home of Frost King Mindless. He's got an amazing Frost Kingdom out here, and I'm hoping another elf can help save us from this Arkenstone problem. Yeah, Mindless, my friend.
Oh, hey.
Fellow elf.
Maya, how's it going?
Times have been better, I gotta admit. But I'm happy to be here. Things are looking up.
Hey?
Yeah, but I may have a bit of a problem for you now.
Oh, no. I got enough problems. So what's got on your mind there?
Well, I don't know if you know, but there's this stone that's been floating around the server, and Geek Squeak got a hold of it a little while back. And I guess he had some rough times with it.
I heard, I heard about it.
Yeah, and he passed it on to me, I guess you could say. And yeah, it didn't go so well. I had some old problems from my past pop up, and yeah, it got a little chaotic, but I'm back.
So what can I do for you?
Well, I have captured the stone within this shulker. It seems to be safe when contained within the shulker. Yep.
Oh, keep that thing away from me, man.
I think it's safe. I've been able to carry it around. I've been feeling myself ever since. As long as you keep it in there, or I don't know, if you take it out, man, be careful. When you touch that thing, who knows what's going to happen.
Right, so you need this like put in like some elfin magical vault or something? I'm like supposed to try to...
Something, whatever you think.
It's safe, I guess.
My elven magic wasn't quite enough to deal with it. I'm hoping the Frost King might have some other tricks up his sleeve, or just a way to subdue it. Whatever. All I know, this thing is a problem, and if unleashed on the server, who knows what could happen out here.
Right. Well, I'll definitely do my best to keep it safe. I'll see if there's any magical books I can read up and figure out how to keep this thing safe. It's destroying everything.
Sounds good. Good luck, my friend. This could be a problem. Those dwarves. Dwarven magic.
Hey, I'll see what I can do with this thing. I hope everything is okay with you and nothing else happens. And
thanks. I appreciate that. And for you, be safe. Be very careful if you decide to touch the stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to touch this thing. That's for sure.
All right. Yeah.
Why is every time I hit you, you hear? Ooh.
I don't hear it. Is it because you're getting hurt? Because my thorns don't like you?
Oh, it's thorns.
That's right. Teach you. Get.
It sounds like a seal or something.
Does it? Nice. Well, I am out here at Megatecha's place, and I have just signed up for his new IOU game. Yep, Megatecha is giving away an IOU for the winner of his scavenger hunt. And what are we hunting? Golden nuggets. Awesome. They are scattered all around the shopping district, and I cannot wait to get out there and find them all, or at least as many as there are left, because I have been busy in real life the last few days. I am back here on the ZetaCraft server, and I am looking forward to hunting these golden nuggets down. Well, let's head on over to the shopping district and see if we can't find any of those sweet, sweet golden nuggets. Well, I have just scoured over this shopping district, and in the process, I have discovered, as you can see in my hotbar, 32 IOU game points. Yep, that's what they're called. Now, Megatecha hid 3 full stacks of these golden nuggets throughout the shopping district, and these ones I found were pretty hard to find, a lot of them. And I didn't see a lot of other ones, so I think in my first 2 days of absence, quite a few have been found. I love scavenger hunt games, and I could have stayed out here all day and tomorrow and the next day just hunting these down and finding them all, but I do want to be fair to my other fellow Zetas, so I figured I would stop at half a stack. But that means I have 1/6 of the current possible gold points. So Megateca, I'm coming for you. I want that IOU. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but there's one thing I know about IOUs. You always regret giving them out. But that's future Maya problems, so I will not worry about that right now. Yesterday for me at this point in time right now, Backpack Streamer had a birthday, and somehow through all the partying I'm sure he was doing, he managed to stop on over here and get a little bit of a picnic in, relaxing, having his favorite mug of something there, having a nice tasty golden apple, and looking out at the bay. Who can blame him?
Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I'm falling right in and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. You're holding the match, strike it and ignite my soul. I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. We are a summer storm, a feeling you can't ignore. Do you ever stop to feel it caught in the afterglow? I'll come back to your door to know that you believe it. In summer, all that I want, you know, summer we got it all. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I'm falling right in and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. You're holding the match, strike it and ignite my soul. I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. We'll light it up again, the sky and our silhouettes, dancing on the pavement, caught in a perfect storm. You and those eyes again, caught when I least expected. Said you're all that I want. We know, together we got it all. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I'm falling right in and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. You're holding the match, strike it and ignite my soul. I'll tap in and I'm ready to whoa. If I find myself at your door, would you follow me to better places? If I find myself at your door, got the keys, let's go. I wanna taste this. If you showed up at my door, I would follow you to better places. If you showed up ready, let's go. Ready, let's go. Oh, oh, oh. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I'm falling right in and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. You're holding the match, strike it and ignite my soul. I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I'm falling right in and I'm ready to go. I found what I want and I know that we're on top, so I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa. Holding my breath and I'm ready to go. I catch you laughing and I'm ready to go. You're holding the match, strike it and ignite my soul. I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa. So I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa. So I'll dive in and I'm ready to whoa.
Well, you just saw the time lapse, and I guess now I have a little bit of a tour to give. But before I do, how about we put on some tunes for this one? So I may be in the tavern, but we are going to go over to the quarry and start off there because that's where the time lapse started. And so as you may notice, this wall here, it looked pretty generic before. I took an L right here, which I probably would have if I left that wall in and all. Haha. But yeah, I broke up the wall and I created this cliff overhang here, fully open to all those guys. I have 5 masons in this area. They could jump off and escape if they want, but they are too afraid of that height. They won't go jumping off of this. At least they haven't yet. As you see, I've got kitties all over. For some reason, I don't know why, but I have the black kitten spawning all the time from villagers, and I thought that was supposed to be a witch hut thing. You may have noticed I made things like this. They look kind of like stone saws, mason saws, tile saws, you know. It's for cutting the stone out here, and it's got a little extra slab to help move the blocks into place. And this is the quarry. This is where they are mining their quartz from. We got this prime, nice quality quartz on the middle, and some of the more damaged quartz around the outside. They have this meager little sleeping area here because these are workers. They're out here laboring away. They don't have time for all the comforts of royalty. They're just out here doing their job, trying to get paid. Here you see our main table. This is where the biggest chunks of quartz come through and are turned into prime workable blocks for the royals over there. And yeah, I really like how this area kind of came out. There's a little bit of a sort of a wheelbarrow type thing moving a block around. Over here, we got another bit of block prep area. This is more of the finishing station. They make smaller bits of quartz here that are decorative and collectible at times, while also making these bigger, more polished, refined blocks of quartz, which everybody just loves. And we have a little bit of a funky kind of overhang tent here, which is kind of small, so it didn't really turn out how I'd envisioned, but the idea's there. And then we have this thing hanging, because, you know, these things hang around places, right? But then getting back to things over here, we have more quartz blocks, We have a barrel of quartz. Come on, everybody needs a barrel of quartz. Anyway, ooh, and over here we have the Master Mason himself. It's Mega Mason. I guess he didn't like that. But I mean, come on. Look at this guy's face. How amazing is that? I hope you see this one, Megateca. So they are in a bit of a quarry here, and it's kind of been dug down over time. You know, they've already produced quite a bit of quartz to build the Elven Temple over there as it is, and they still need more over there, so they're still going. But as you can see, we're in a bit of a crater here. These workers cannot get out any other way unless they take the leap of faith over there, but they're not going to do that. They are trapped in here. And so I can let them be sort of free roam and do their own thing, and hopefully they're happy. Let's go ahead, head out here. My lighting, you see, has changed. I've decided to go more of a fantasy style lighting vibe throughout, at least the more naturey sections of the island out here. I put in sort of a ridge of deep slate just to help sell the fact that this is a massive deep slate island, volcanic island, and yeah, so we have some of these kind of outcroppings coming around and out of the quarry. But over here we have the tavern. Here we got a little bit of outside decoration. This is maybe like an outside barbecue pit where they do some of their cooking. Got some supplies and stuff, some forgotten leftover supplies. Coming on in, you can see the little puppy. Look at that guy, he's so happy. He's always in a different spot out here. So he is having fun living with these 5 traders. We've got a mix of different food selling traders in here, and yeah, they help keep the people of the Elven area fed. Well fed too. They got good meats, they got stews, we got cake and I guess chocolate bars for dessert, and then we can't forget the drinks. Gotta have your drinks up. Somebody left a chocolate bar. As you saw over here, this is the jukebox where we listen to all the best tunes, and this is the front entrance, and you can see it has a great view of everything. Right over here, wandering villagers or other patrons that come up, they got a mount. They can leave their mount here and they are well taken care of, and then they can come on in and have a drink, get some food, and just enjoy themselves in this great atmosphere. Here we have a bit of a party table, the bigger table for a bigger party. We have just a solo standing table for some of the more social butterflies of the groups. Over here we have sort of individual tables, but a little fancier. This is when the royals come on over to this side and hang out with the poor folk. And over here we have the more just basic cluttered up section. Gets used a lot, probably somebody left their burger right there. Now, the roof of this build is still fairly bare on the inside. I am still working on decorating this area. I'll always add things here and there, but one of my main objectives out here still is to make sure that I get a little more on the roof. As you can see, I've got one of these things here. Nice little hanging shelf with a geek head on it. And I got one of these things over here, another hanging shelf with more supplies. Those are the only real things on the roof so far, but I want to do more of that kind of thing, but it's a matter of finding that right creativity that says, oh, look at that. That's awesome. I built something cool. We come over here, you can see right now, it's not ideal, but this is the main path in, which comes through the smeltery. We got small roads over here to lead to a big working area, so I'm probably going to open up more in the future, but right now, this is how you walk here. Over here, you can see things have gotten a little overgrown. We got some barrels being covered by time. We got a cauldron down here. So finally, we do have the backside, which is this little like grove area. You can see we have a couple empty barrels over here. Stuff that was used by them and kind of thrown to the side for now. And if you look down there, you can see one of the barrels has fallen down and busted apart. So they'll have to clean that one up eventually, but they've been pretty busy lately. I'm sure they'll get to it when they have time. Let's go ahead and head down this little bit of a path right here and see what we're dealing with. As you can see, we got this cool little pond. There's a bit of an offshoot there that goes out into the bay. And then we have this cool little bit of volcanic pond area. It's very similar to the other little volcanic ponds I put around the place. I did put my 4 deep slate emerald ore in here, which were a pain to find. They're pretty rare. Go ahead and take a look over here. We got a little kitty hanging out. Look at that. You see what he's looking at. Yeah, kitty wants a fish, huh? Over here, we just have a little bit more of decoration. Trying to get that kind of overgrown, lush, but magical kind of look going, you know? And I think it's off to a good start, especially with that moon coming up. Look at this.
I guess the original idea kind of came around when we started doing world tours, right? And we kind of had this very generic spawn, nothing much there, and it's just a little embarrassing. So, you know, we had some ideas get tossed around on the ZetaCraft Discord, and one idea came up of building a kind of like a Roman or / Greek garden, if you will, with all of the Zetas being represented as statues. And so we went ahead and started with that plan, and then there seemed to be another plan in the making. I think Time Architect came up with an idea of saying in the actual center square we put a compass rose. So we have our 4 cardinal directions, which was a fantastic idea. So we got together on the creative server and did some brainstorming, and Time and myself and Ricky and I think some others may have chipped in there, and we came up with a really cool compass rose design. So right now, what we're going to do is all 4 of us here, Maya, Ricky, Time, myself, actually 5, Shadow Ginger as well. She's going to go ahead and do the perimeter border. We're going to knock out this compass rose in a, I guess we're not really a quad. What are we in? What's 5?
Quint.
Quint.
The word you're looking for is quint.
That's right. Thanks, Ricky. So we're going to do a quint time lapse on this. So hope you guys enjoy it.
Try to get some money for some stuff that I need. Swear the ATM machine was laughing at me. Your girl, been running on empty, but I don't let it affect me. There are days that I consider moving back home, but every day I do, my gut keeps telling me no. Your girl, been running on daydreams, but that's just how my brain be. I don't need your doubt, nope, I don't need your doubt. Hey, just chill, I got all the time to kill. Yeah, I got good vibes, good vibes. I'm too blessed to give in to any stress. It's only good vibes, good vibes. So when I can pay the rent, I got nothing in my fridge. Got no doubt, yeah, things always turn around. Yeah, I got good vibes, good vibes. Trying to get my mattress back, they stole it from me. From the suburbs, but I fake like I'm from the streets. Yo, girl, staying pretty busy, learning how to city. Life is way too short to get caught up in that mess.
Should I go first since I won?
I think that's fair.
Oh,
maybe I just need to
It
use
went over the edge.
I threw your
different arrow.
shulker off the edge. It went over there.
Hang on, let me load a poison arrow real quick.
All systems go.
Hello, Hypno, and welcome to Drop.
Wow, thanks for having me. It's
Yeah.
first time here, actually.
You shouldn't say that because this has been here for a long time, and you're supposed to be helping support the game, right? Do some money bags too.
I've been real busy.
I just saw you collect like 20 stacks of diamonds, so
That is a exaggeration.
close. That is a close exaggeration.
Not at all.
So since you haven't been here before, you wouldn't know that this has been remodeled. The payment and bow and arrows chest and stuff used to be over here blocking off this wall, which is no longer here. And I've added drop 2, not electric boogaloo. Oh, there you go. That's the point. That's what you want to do. You want to drop down into that pool.
Okay.
This is another Hermitcraft inspired game I wanted to try, and I thought it would be fun to build it on the backside of drop and make it drop 2.
There we
So
go.
what we want to do, first of all, come over here. Where'd you go? Set your spawn and remove all your gear. So the idea is we want to jump off of the top of the Bubble Vader platform and land in the pool of water down here, right?
Okay.
But right before we land, we want to try to place a lily pad in the water.
Okay.
And if we place it, great. If we miss one, then that's just failed turn. We suck, and we continue going. Now,
Okay.
as we go, this pool will fill up with lily pads, and eventually there will be nowhere in the water to land, and one of us will fall and die. That person is the loser.
Wait. There's death involved in this game?
Yep, sure is. That's how you lose. You die.
I have 90 levels.
Hey, maybe you'll win and you won't die. I mean, you are the champion of the games right now, right?
Not this game.
Well, you shouldn't have been the champion of the last game either. The game is ready for people to play, but I made it so the game could be reset. And we are going to test the game to see how well this works. Because, well, go ahead and hit that reset button. Yeah, there you can go.
Oh.
Yeah, there you can go. That's what I wanted to say. So that will reset all of the lily pads that are in there. It'll break them all and then refill the pool. Great little thing. However, it might cause a problem with it not being at least a too deep pool of water where we can place lily pads after we land. So we're game testing right now. Even though the game's open, we might have to make a change and remove that cool little reset feature. Over here we have lily pads. I also provided free food for people if they need it. So let's go ahead and fly up this handy Bubble Vader.
Ooh, I like you used a bunch of honey here.
Yeah, I wonder where I got that. So there we go.
So we're just
Disney
dropping.
Heights. Yep, one at a time. We take turns. Who wants to go first?
You go first since
Okay.
you created this.
Yeah. See, I missed place.
Failed to place. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what the best method of placing it is, if it's spamming or holding it down.
Oh, I landed on it.
Yeah, that should have killed you. What the heck? That's like rule number 1. Don't place it under you. I guess I should have told you that. Yeah!
Oh,
Okay.
you placed 2.
Yep, that was the whole spam problem. Right? So I definitely placed that one first. I'm going to count it.
Yeah.
Now, you could do variations, I know, on the game. Like, if you wanted quicker games, you could pre-place some lily pads.
Yeah.
Options, you know. I thought of another cool option last night, but I don't remember what it was, so I won't tell you.
Oh, I missed.
All right. Yeah!
I was going to say, you don't look like you're going to land in the water.
You know, as I was soaring through the air, it felt so good.
So I win then, right?
Yes, you've won the very first game of this
to my
tour.
levels.
All right, here we have game 2. Winner first.
Yeah. Ha! I landed on
Stop
it again.
doing that. Apparently, that's okay.
Okay.
But, you know, not ideal.
It's the only way I can place.
Yeah, maybe that's the play. All right, yeah. Woo, 360. It didn't work.
360, no place.
No place.
Ayo. Yeah.
Ah, nice job.
Bro.
Yeah.
Falling behind.
Come on.
And here.
Sorry, I was typing away.
You didn't see that pro move.
Never
That
happened.
was so cool. I did
Far-
like a 360 and everything.
As far as
Take
I
a
know,
turn.
you landed. You failed your turn. You placed that and like, look what I did.
That's not my problem. I'm gonna push you. Oh,
So hopefully it works like this.
that time I landed on my
Yep.
own lily pad and died.
Maybe you shouldn't always do it that way.
I didn't. I've never tried
Oh,
to do it that way.
I jumped off and tried to fly with my elytra.
Okay, sir.
I
There goes all
won
my
the
levels.
second game. Yep. Tiebreaker game here. I
Tiebreaker
hear
game.
a sus Ricky.
Yo, pretty sus over here.
I missed.
Yeah. Got it.
Nice. I am not good at the placement part.
This can be done with more than 2 players too. You
Yep.
know, really. Like,
Multiplayer,
we could just
minimum
have
of
like
2.
7 people going. Just
Good job. Missed.
oh, I want to push you so bad. Ah! Here you go. Oh! Oh!
Did you land on it?
Yeah, that
Yeah, you were
scared me.
lucky.
This is drop 2, correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. I'm not sure what the real name is, if it had one. I know the
How about
Hermits have
drop?
made this twice.
Drop pad.
Drop pad, I like it.
Cool.
I'm
cool.
officially naming it that.
Sounds good.
I feel like I didn't land
Oh
on my
no!
lily. Win!
There you go.
Woohoo!
So I put in this cool little reset here. See, check that out. Bam. Break all the lily pads.
Well, I think a 3-person game sounds amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can play as many as you want, except for one.
Well, let's see how terrible I am at this game.
All right, who goes first?
I won. I go first. Get back, Ricky.
I'm so sorry.
Just kidding. Okay, that's how you do it.
Nice.
I had to show you.
I was
Okay.
getting pretty
Okay.
good at placing them.
I got this.
All right, let's see it.
I did not get this.
Yeah, I usually miss.
Just because I tried didn't mean it succeeded.
Just be good.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah. See, one
Nice.
click. That's
You
all you
make
need.
it every time somehow. I don't get it. Look at that.
Ooh,
Oh,
there
that's
you go.
That was
trouble.
out of order,
That's a
though. Wasn't
tough
it
one.
Hypno's turn?
Was it?
No.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
The only time I've died is when I placed the lily pad
nice.
underneath myself.
Got a lily pad.
Oh,
Oh, this
That
is
one
getting
hurts.
tough.
All right, ready for this? Woo!
Dang.
You know what? I don't even think I'm focusing on the lily pad right now. I think I'm just focusing on survival.
Hey, that works. Ah.
I don't think I've missed one this game.
Nice. Man, this is filling in.
This is getting tough.
I think this is the most lily pads we've gotten in a game.
There's one
Oh,
header down.
we had to ruin it.
I placed.
Oh yeah, I guess it's not over yet.
Yeah, it's
huh?
not.
No.
Coming out. I
Okay.
placed a key lily pad that time.
You did. Where am I going?
Where are you going?
Oh, I missed my first miss.
But it's tough to find that timing.
That should have been one right there.
And Hypno forgot how to do it.
I know. What happened? I'm too nervous.
Oh, there's a good one.
That's a good placement there.
You got a place? Oh,
Good luck, Hypno.
thank you. Ah. What? You got a place right there, right?
Yes, I did get a place right there.
Ooh.
Oof. There we go.
Nice.
Oh,
Almost out of water.
where do I go?
I guess if it gets filled. Oh, not right there.
Champion! Oh,
Hypno wins again.
Oh,
that's right.
I felt so strong about it too.
It looked close, man. I thought you had that one.
I did too. I thought I was gonna land right here, place one way in front of me, and just be done.
I just logged on and this was here waiting for me. It's a gift, which is awesome. I don't know what's in here yet, so I thought I would turn on the recording and let everybody see what we got. Oh wow, this has got to be from Hypnojo. As many of you may know, he is my brother in real life, and I recently mentioned to him that I need to just stock up on scaffolding because I'm always losing them here and there. And I feel like it would be so nice to have a full chest. And he's like, I got a bamboo and string farm. I'll make you up a whole bunch. I'm like, nah, I got this. But he took it on himself to give me a gift, and this is sweet. And I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Hypno.
Come on, put your hands up. It's a new day, one to make everything happen and throw the rest away. You ready? Ooh, I got a plan. Need to put it into motion. Gonna cut to the chase. It could be bigger than the ocean. And if we work smart, and we are who we say we are, then it shouldn't be hard. No, it shouldn't be hard. Sing to the rhythm of love, and dance to the boy on the floor. Write the words of song out, and keep right down the door. 'Cause if we all go to the rain, oh, there will be stars. There will be stars. Fix mistakes, gotta tighten things up. Stick to the plan while we're all still young. 'Cause if we work smart and we are who we say we are, then it shouldn't be hard. No. Sing to the rhythm of love, and dance to the boy on the floor. Write the words of song out, and keep right down the door. 'Cause if we all go to the rain, oh, there will be stars. There will be stars.
And finally, the docks have been finished. As you saw, I put in a good deal of work detailing out the docks, and I really like the feel of this now a lot better than when it was just a flat, bare piece of nothing wood. Let's go ahead and take a moment and take a look around the dock. As you can see, this place has been well used. They've had to repair areas of the dock that have gotten worn out. And then down here, you see we have two of the smaller docks. We have this little one off here. A little contraption to hang your big fish on to dress and all that. Over here, we got some storage for the docks, some spare wharf gear, and they're probably full of spare spruce trapdoors to help fix this place up when it starts to fall apart. And then over here you can see we have Hypnojo. Yep, this is a much better version of him. So as you can see, he's checking out the world. Yep, and mapping out my land and probably planning on doing stuff, right? Yeah, it looks like he's in charge of the dock. Hypno is the dock master out here. And you can see he's got a little bit of clutter. He's made himself at home. And yeah, he's working well out here. Let's take a look at his back door. Ah, yes, the storage yard. Here we have a bunch of the supplies that have come into the dock that need to be sorted. Possibly going out. Possibly some of this came in. This raw iron, definitely from us sea elves here. We produce this and ship it out to other areas of the land. And you can see this big crate of it here is packaged up and ready to go. Probably just needs a crane like that one over there to get it loaded onto the ship. And this crane, I really like how it turned out for being a smaller style crane. I think the counterweight looks great on it, and yeah, overall, I like it. Oh yeah, down here we have another one of the little docks. Little side dock. We got dock storage and dock stuff. Come down this way, you can see we got some more beat up dock. This area gets a lot more use than the rest of the areas, probably as they come off the ship there. And there's another little storage area here. This is a place to keep stuff close to the dock, probably stuff that needs to be onloaded or offloaded quicker than other stuff. Over here you see we have one of our sea elf emblems, a nice large one here to demonstrate the power of the sea elves by letting you know who's in charge. One last thing I haven't shown yet. Probably my favorite thing on the dock is this little drop bridge. It's got wooden fence roping. As you can see, the way this works is the rope pull the ramp up so that it sits upright against these wooden posts when it's not in use. You can see it's assisted there by a little bit of a counterweight system, and I'm sure they got pulleys in here and ropes and stuff to make it all work there. You can see a little bit of the gear work below where it rotates up and down. And now we can finally get on and off the ship without having to fly.
I don't know if you remember this paper, but I need for some help.
I don't remember that paper at all.
You see this room?
Yep.
Comes with the upstairs room too. Because it's open, right?
No. That means the whole thing's one room, right?
Yeah.
It's all open.
So
I can walk right over here. It's open.
I'm trying to give you this thing. So I want to give you this and say, what about you help me with it?
Thanks. I was worried about having to use this, man. I appreciate you giving it back to me like that. Awesome.
I'm putting it in so you can help me out with this build because I need some help.
Oh no. Oh no. So I had just been away from my base for a little bit, and I came back to get some supplies, and I noticed some things, so I thought I should turn record on and see what we got here. One of them is a little bit suspicious. So, first of all, we have these doggy bag from Spawn build. That's awesome. I think I know who dropped these off, and thank you. This was from artwork at Spawn. The Nylium appears to be spreading to the bridge. I came in, I saw this, and I stopped so I could start recording. So let's figure out what's going on here, shall we? Oh, there is stuff on the bridge. It's spreading like a virus. This doesn't sound good. This block sure looks out of place. It does. Okay, this has me a little worried. Okay, there is another one down there. Yeah, just a wild Nylium block, huh? Well, this is very suspicious. I have looked around and I see nothing else out of place. Hopefully, if I do find something, it's nothing too dangerous. I'm a little worried that I should be worried about this, so maybe I caught the culprit in the act and they had to run off before it was done. So, since this seems kind of sus, I should probably just remove these, huh? That way, if there is anything suspicious going on, they're gonna have to find a new way to do it. Aha. The sign is... Wait. What? What? It said this sign is clearly a distraction or something earlier. Ricky in public general, huh? Oh, there's time. Did he do this? Oh my gosh. Did I win? Haha, the culprits. What? This is nuts. How did they set all this up without me knowing? Oh my gosh. Pranks are abound, I guess. It was just April Fool's Day. I'm gonna have to do a little payback, I would say. I cannot believe they pulled all of this off without me finding out. Ah, yes. It all makes sense now. I just had to find the right book to read, and now I know everything I've always ever wanted to know. If you don't recognize where I am right now, then how come not? I am in Time Architect's special shell home that he built out in Fantasy Elven Island, and it is spectacular. He and Ricky both just made their homes out here, and I'm not going to show them off, just give you a little bit of a teaser, if you will. So please head on over and check out their videos. It's definitely worth it. They put out great content, and you get to see the amazing homes they built out here in my cool little area. And while you're at it, if you haven't yet, make sure you check out all the Zetas, because they're amazing. So please, if you watch me, I'd really appreciate if you show them all some love too. As for now, I got something else we gotta work on, so let's take a little walk. I've been working on quite a bit out here on the island, but there is one section that has been getting neglected. This section. We're not gonna talk about this section yet. But over here I got this cool little tower planned, which I don't know how it's gonna look once it's built. It's definitely more of a fantasy vibe tower than your standard tower. And yeah, it might end up looking totally crazy and like I should tear it down, but I'm gonna build it and we'll see what happens. So, we've waited long enough. Let's put this place together.
Take me back to the nights we felt alive, picking up the pieces on a summer night. I didn't know that I would feel just like my heart's on fire whenever I'm with you. Cause we go back in time, the thrills I miss, and all the things I wish we did. All as you walk away. Playing in my mind all the things I never. Close my eyes and the sky's on fire. I can't waste another night sitting here alone. We can do it all again, and I'll never let you go. And I'll never let you go. And I'll never let you go. Take me back to another sunrise, back when all I ever needed was by my side. You're a star brighter than Venus, I'm your satellite. Whenever I'm with you, 'cause we go back in time to thrills I miss, and all the things I wish we did. All I know is that I need somebody like you, 'cause I can't waste another night sitting here alone, hoping for your voice on the telephone. I know it's a supercut as you walk away. Playing in my mind all the things I never. Close my eyes and the sky's on fire. I can't waste another night sitting here alone. We can do it all again, and I'll never let you go. And I'll never let you go. No, never let you go. No, no, and I'll never let you go.
Wow, was that a build? That build took me quite a while. The replay files for that, there was like 40 of them or something, but there it is. And as you can see, it is definitely a funky design, which is, yeah, kind of my signature, I guess. Not positive I like this one, maybe, who knows. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing really quick, shall we? First off, if you'll look at this, you'll see those two banners there. These banners are all over the place now. I've put them anywhere. I've put builds, so like here, out in the shopping district, at all my farms that are far away or even kind of close by, like the record farm over there, which is now Creeper Farm. And yeah, they kind of represent the sea elves. Sea elf life, you know? They may not be like blue sea-ish colors, but I think anyone who's been paying attention to the series and what I've been doing out here might kind of know what the banner is supposed to look like. And if you do, bravo! But inside, let's take a look. We have this spacious open round room with wrapping quartz stairs that wrap all the way up around, and we have roots coming through the roof. These roots stretch from all the way up top where that big old tree is growing, and down here, there's just little bits poking through. But let's go up on the next level and see what we're dealing with. More roots. Look at that. Gotta love them. We also have these cool little floating magical lights, because yes, elves are magical, and sea elves use magic to make things float, right? I think that's how it works. Roots are getting a little bigger, as you can see. They're poking through here and here, and let's go up top and see what they're doing up here. They're bigger, and there's more of them, and there's even a roof root. Everybody loves roof roots. Over here, what do we got? We got, yes, the windmill that Time Architect design, and I stole the design for and have started building as my own. Thank you, Time. Over here, we got the ship. Yes, the elven ship. We got the docks. The floor. And yes, anyway, back in here, let's go one more floor up and see what we're dealing with. Ah, yes. The massive custom tree. As you can see, it does have some decoration. I am nowhere near done up here, but I did put some basic decorating in just to kind of get a little more of a naturey vibe going over here, so it feels a little more pleasant to the eye and all of that. And yeah, this is what we got. We got a cool little root overhang, because every giant custom tree has to have a root overhang that you can crawl through or walk through or maybe even jump and run through, right? Gotta have it. As you can see, the elves do keep this thing fairly topiaried. We've got the quarry and all that. Yes, we can see all the cool stuff on this side. Cool little balcony. And on the other balcony, what do we have? What kind of view is it? It looks out over, yes, the Sea Elf Island Fantasy District place with all of my new neighbors, so I can look down over them and lord myself over them and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing over there. Stop that. And just be the guy in charge out here, you know? Over here really quick, this build is something I just kind of did off cam. I was messing around. I renovated the 2 natural homes that were here from the village and yeah, made it sort of a boathouse with a connecting little pond. Here we have another little boat dock. You can come up, hit your boat here and come on out. Check out the trellis. We got a wandering trader over here roasting some marshmallows, but it looks like he might not be the best marshmallow roaster. Someone should tell him how that's done. And then you see, here's that last tree we made in the beginning of the video. Now, the real reason I came over here, because look at this. Ooh. Yeah, right? You can see through. It looks all nice. Got sun coming through with shaders. It probably looks insanely amazing for being a little small build, right? But very immersive. Yeah, I'm in a lush elfin area and it feels good, right? Well, not everybody sees what this elf sees, unfortunately. See these cool bushy leaves? These are amazing. I think this should be vanilla Minecraft if you ask me, but I use vanilla tweaks to use these. And I know a lot of people do use these. A lot of people on the server use these. So when they're here, maybe we'll get to see them in their video. But you know what's something a lot of people don't use is ashless campfires. Yep, that's what those are up there. These are also vanilla tweaks resource packs that remove the ash from the bottom when you have a campfire that's put out, so it's better for decoration, which looks perfect. Right now, I'm gonna turn off the resource pack and show you what everybody else sees. Ugh, pooey. Look at this. Ugh. Look, I can see through the leaves, but yeah, that's not the point. Dirty. Ash, can't see through. Yuck. Come on, Minecraft. Now, my beautiful, immersive design looks meh. I mean, sure, you could be like, no, it looks great. You're being too hard on yourself. No, I'm not. Yuck. We're about to call this one. I'm going to do something I don't do very often, but this is an outro. Something I rarely do because I don't know where videos are going to end usually, and it's just easier to be like, ooh, that's a cool ending spot. I'm going to end it there. But for this video, I am doing things a little bit differently. Look at that tower back there. Funky. But over here at the docks, see those sails? Yeah. When I built those, you can see there's the beam that they hang off of, right? They're kind of wrapped around the beam. And then there's this one little spot right under the beam there that is right over my turtle shell helm that is an empty block space. And that empty block space goes the whole way through, so it's clear the whole way through. And the other day I was out here hanging out with Hypno, and he was like, I bet you could fly through that. Probably won't even have to use more than one rocket. And I'm like, no way. You're crazy. He's like, nah, you could do this. You could totally do it. Try it. I'm like, nope, not gonna, because you can't do it. We're like 1 block wide and 1 block tall and 1 block left and right and yeah, whatever. And that's a 1 block hole. How are we supposed to fly through that? We're gonna go into crawl mode instantly, I told him. Instantly. No way. You're crazy, Hypno. But then I'm like, I'll show you, right? I'll show you. And so I went and kind of did it, and I think I can do it. I was like, nope, can't be done. But I think it might be able to be done. Now, nobody tell Hypno if this works, but I'm going to try it out. I don't think I have to make it all the way through necessarily, but if I do, great. If I don't, even greater, because then Hypno was wrong. But if I make it a ways, I think we got to call that a win for Hypno, which I really don't want to do. I think he's won enough lately, right? So I'm going to give this a shot now that he's gone, and we are going to see if it's possible to do. Fingers are crossed that I can't do it. Hopefully I slap my face in the front of that thing, and it's just a big failure. Yeah, we can end this video happily. Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Can I do it? Yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, my face. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so maybe my aim's a little off. That sail just attacked me. You guys all saw it, but we're gonna give it one more try. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Two. I went both ways. I did. Whoops. I did not think I would make it all the way through. I thought I'd be stuck up there and I could go do some cool little, oh, look at me in crawl mode ending. But I went all the way through. Way to go, Hypno. I guess you win again. Look at that! So smooth! And on that note, everybody, I guess we should probably call this an episode. See you guys next time. So Geek hasn't been online a whole lot lately, and it's been a little while since we've had a family meeting, and I've been really missing him. So I thought I would have a little meeting of my own, but it's no fun to just have a meeting by myself, and Geek's the one who makes all the contracts to invite people, so I decided to make a new Geek. As you can see, I have trapped a little guy. I convinced a local family to give me one of their children, and I brought him here, and when he grows up, I am going to use this patented geek head to turn him into my very own geek. And the best thing about it is, I bet he's gonna love all my ideas. We'll probably do everything I want. Come on, little geek, grow up, buddy. Yep, you can do it. Grow up, 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 grow up. Yep, he grew up. All right. Oh boy, time to make my very own geek. Please work. Please become the new geek. Can you do it? Yeah, looking good. We got Geek back. Perfect. I've created a perfect Geek clone. Well, Geek and I probably have a lot of secret plans to start forming, so you guys don't get to see. Ha ha ha. Well, that is my little bitty contribution to the amazing landscape out here at Ricky's place. I did something a little bit different. It wasn't a regular building like the other ones out here. Well, I say regular, but come on. These are all amazing buildings being put in out here. And statues. Statues are buildings. But I thought I'd do something a little different out here, and I put in this little structure / factory, and it's used to make all the tiled deep slate and polished deep slate out here that is used in the many builds, such as statues and roofs. Roofs, there's some. See that tiled deep slate? Told you. And look, even in my build, tiled deep slate. Told ya. Anyway, why don't we take a quick look at this place, and then I'm off to another build. So, as we look around, here we have a pile of polished deep slate that is done and ready to go out. Here we have some piles of tiled deep slate that are being prepared. and some stock of cobbled deep slate. This is the raw state. And from here, they turn it into polished or tiled. And you can see we have this big hunk of stone hanging on here. He's going to lower this baby down and make tiles out of it. So he's the tile guy. Here's one of his finished blocks of tiled deep slate ready to go. And what is this? It's me. Yep, I am over here working the polisher. Yep, I'm spinning that thing around while it spins the wool wheel around, which polishes the deep slate. Amazing, right? As you can see, it's on a bit of a track there. I thought this would be a kind of cool little thing to build, show how polishing is done out here in Minecraft. And as you can see, it goes down into the floor here. There's a bit of a structure down there that kind of supports it and picks up all the debris that gets knocked down. Look around, there's a little crafting station area and a little work area. There's a non-sus pickle, and there's a bit of a storage basement for stuff. Like here was a pallet of deep slate, it looks like, the cobbled kind, and here's some stuff. There's barrels, and that was a chest when I said a barrel, but this is a barrel. And here's other stuff, barrels, chests, all that cool stuff. And then over here, this is just, the machinery. See how cool it is, how it all works? And finally, the roof up there is a bit of a slanted roof, which is what he has going on out here. All the roofs are slanted, they're not flat. So there we go. It's a funky little design, but I really like how it turned out. And I think if anything, it helps bring a little life to the town. All right, we got one build done today, and I've got one more to check off the list today back at Fantasy Elven Island. So let's head back there and see what we got.
You wanna be, do what you wanna do, and if it sets you free, believe in only you. Yesterday is gone, forget about tomorrow, and the ceilings you see right through. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and raise it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and raise it to the sky. There's only one way out, inside a prison view. 10 whispers or a shout, gunpowder if it's true. Smoke before the fire, no one else can slay the dragon sleeping inside of you. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and raise it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and raise it to the sky. Find the moment and make it. Write your headline and raise it to the sky. No one else can create it. Take your banner and raise it to the sky.
And there it is. I like this version much better. Take a look at that. There we have the compass rose, and that, if it looks familiar to anybody, even though it's a different color and not as detailed, it is the same compass rose from the Spawn build. I believe this was made by Time Architect and Mindless themselves, so credit to them. It's a cool little build, and I threw it up twice in my ocean, but the second placement, I would say, nailed it. And now it looks like it's a real map, like something some sailors put together and drew their fancy compass rose in on. Yep, I'm liking it. I had some rough times with Minecraft this week where the launcher just stopped working for me, so I had to reinstall it and it didn't reinstall and there was just problem after problem, so I lost a couple days and I lost some footage, which no good. You know, we hate losing footage. So I gotta record this little scene again, so we're gonna record it right now, but I'm gonna be showing you the decorations that went in over in the Fantasy Tower from last episode. I also did a little bit of decorating on cam, which is rare for me because I'm a slow decorator. And of course, that's the footage that got lost, which sucks, but I move on. So let's go take a look at the fantasy design that I put inside of the Fantasy Tower. I think you guys are really gonna like it. So as the tower comes into view here, you might notice that it's got some more decoration on the outside. It's got some overgrown leafage, bushes around it. And here we can see the other side. A little bit of an idea how it's looking. Something else I did, I've been continuing to work on the tree on top. The canopy of the tree is much bigger now, covers a much larger space, and is starting to really fill in the area in a good way, I would say. Now let's go ahead and hop on inside. Here we have the bottom floor, the entryway to the tower. I wasn't sure what to put down here, and I really liked the floor. So the more I started decorating it, the more I was like, you know, I kind of want to leave this floor nice and open and have it as just kind of the entryway, the welcoming lobby to the tower, if you will, with, of course, a magical special trident right there. Yep. And just like the Sword of the Stone, you can't get this one. Haha. But let's go ahead, head up these stairs and take a look at the first floor or second floor. Here we have a little bit of an archway going into the rest of the tower. You want to get anywhere else in this tower, you got to go through my bedroom, because that makes sense, right? But look at this bed. I love this bed. This is my new bed where I sleep most of the time. I no longer sleep down in, well, I do sleep down in the cave still. It just depends what's most convenient, but I do come up here a lot. And then over here, we've got a little bit of a sauna, hot springs area, all naturey and overgrown to go with the naturey overgrown feel inside of this cool little tower I made. And this is a little bit of my storage area. I like this broken up look where everything's not so organized, and cool little barrel hanging from the ceiling, stuff like that. Got a little bit more over here, some stuff I may need, but it's really more about the decoration here and just trying to go with the whole vibe of the place. As you can see, I opened up this wall here and left it open. This is my main way in. I fly in and out of here, so I have quick access to my bed when I need it. Let's head up to the next floor, which this is the floor that really did it for me. This is why I made this whole tower, is because I had this idea that in my head seemed pretty cool, and I think it actually came out pretty dang good. My new enchanting area. Yep, everything's hanging. Everything's kind of broken apart, like nature's reclaimed the area and busted apart the bookshelves and is moving things along. Right? Look at that. Really love this look. And of course, we have this enchanting table. I can't prove it to you right now, but this is a level 30 enchanting table. So there are enough bookshelves within range that make this a max enchanter. That's super nice too, because this is now my main place to enchant. And then of course I got a barrel hanging by a vine with all the enchanting stuff in it that I might need. Over on this route, I put a lot of stuff that might be useful, like we got the crafting table, grindstone, we got an anvil, an alchemy brewing stand thing, some fake storage, and yeah, books, because that's the theme here, right? So we did all that. We've got some hangers. We've got over here a little bit of shelf with books and stuff and just, different things. Adding to the decoration. A little bit of a table with a book on it and some places to sit and just hang out, enjoy a view of sky. Yeah, unless we're sitting over here, then we're enjoying a view of the cool bookshelf. Over here I put in a little bit of a fantasy magical elven jukebox, which actually works, so awesome. For all those sweet tunes we're going to be playing, really it's just the other side. That's the only one we're going to be playing. But yes, this is the main room for me. This is why I built this area, and I love it. And I hope you guys like how it came out. But let's go ahead, head up to the final floor, the big tree floor, and just see what we did up there. This is more overgrown now. I put in more planters with plants. I put in some more bushes. I got more greenery and foliage all over the place. Our overhang, you see, we have more stuff in it now. It used to be pretty plain. In the last video, there was a bit of a moat where there was no moss along the edge, and I filled that in, and it definitely looks better to me. It really came together. The tree here I've been bulking out and detailing, and also have a lot of leaves hanging in from the outside and a whole bunch of different stuff. And then over here I put in a little bit of a fountain. Had empty wall and not a whole lot of space to do anything too creative here, so I thought fountain. And what better way to deliver water here than a magical conduit? Because they just spew water out of them. You guys knew that, right? Of course you did. So there it is. Despite losing a couple days this week, I've still made a ton of progress. I've done a lot more terraforming of the area around. I've got a lot to show you with the area around me. It's not ready to be seen yet, so that'll be in a future episode. But the whole larger island that's behind me, the giant island, I've actually terraformed the whole thing now and made it volcanic in nature, and I even tossed a little volcano in on top of it. But like I said, that's coming next time. So from Fantasy Elven Island and ZetaCraft, take care everybody, and we will see you next time. Oh yeah, I am excited! Something finally happened that I've been waiting all season to happen out here at my base. And yep, I can't wait to spend some diamonds. Probably all of them. Got a decent amount. What is that? 107. Yeah, for me, that's pretty dang good. But as usual, they are going to be gone because Salesman Sam has finally visited my base and the elves. And yes, we are so happy to see him. Let's see, 1 diamond for 32. Yes, please. How many are there? 1, 2, so that will be 14 diamonds. I sure hope. Hope I didn't math that wrong. But on the other side, we have raw fish. Yep, I'll take them too, please. Looks like Dio's here, but just a little too late. Bought him out. Thank you, Salesman Sam. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, something else has happened. I just casually sort of changed the game, you know, in the whole gold farm field. Don't want to brag or anything about it, but yeah, it's pretty revolutionary. No more need for those big nether farms. We can take care of it right here at a nether portal. Check this out. The piglins, when they spawn here from the obsidian, they come walking on out. They look around and they're, turtle legs, and then they fall in this wonderful little powder snow. And as you can see, it has been up here working since I put it in, which was a while ago now. And I have gathered a total of 15 nuggets. I'm coming for you, Yellow Mango. My farms are going to be changing the game.
Losing my head all over again. I hold my
Well, you just saw the footage. I have just awoken the Kraken. Dun dun dun! Yep, I don't know what I was thinking. Never built anything like that before, and now it's going to be out there terrorizing the Elven Bay and all of the wonderful new resident Zetas who have come out and taken up homes on the tropical isle, expecting a nice volcano-y warm getaway, and now they're not going to have that because there is a giant Kraken in the caves below, and its tentacles have stretched out of the caves and are trying to find any kind of victim they can. Now, while Maya is good at looking at things, he's not as good as Maya Cam, so I brought Maya Cam in to get better shots at the angles of the Kraken's tentacles, because it's a real 3D winding and twisting build. And yeah, just seeing it from a couple angles probably won't do it as far as showing off kind of how cool I think they are. So why don't we go ahead and check out what's in the bay. Ooh. Out here on the balcony, we can see the tentacles towering over the poor little shell homes. You know, I wonder if these ancient creatures that lived within these shells were all wiped out by the Kraken. I bet that's what happened to them. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But as we walk closer and closer to the tentacles, they come into view and you can see just how crazy they are. Yep, I'm really loving this build palette. I first had the idea to do some kind of giant tentacle outside of the bay early on in the season and wasn't really sure if I'd do it because, while I love doing organic stuff, it's a crazy organic shape, and yeah, never done anything like it, but I finally decided it's time to put it out here. And then 1 wasn't enough, 2 was enough, 3 might be enough, who knows? We gotta wait and see what this Kraken does. But let's take a bit of a closer look. As you can see, the slimy spot here is the honey, which is lit up by glow shrooms from behind. I think that's a nice little intersection area for the Kraken. And then they got this cool fibrous philia membrane that wraps around it that separates that from the tougher outer skin of the Kraken. So let's take a look at this one a little closer, get a quick idea of some of the angles that we got going here. I built these in creative first to get the shapes as right as I could. These are some weird shapes. And yeah, they took a lot of work to kind of dial them in first. So it was really nice working in a creative build for something like this. If we go down below the water, we can take a look at the lower bits of the tentacle. As you can see, it kind of bows out down here. It undulates into bigger and smaller bits as it goes. Right here, it's pushing through the caves below, so it's really bulbous here. And then as it goes up and it stretches and twists and maybe reaches, it gets thinner so that it can do those things. Because it's a tentacle. Haha, got you there. Here's the second one. Yep, this one's pretty funky angle. It's the smallest of all of them. And yeah, all of these took quite a bit of work getting the angles down to what they are now. And sure, they're probably not perfect, but I think they look fairly organic and look pretty dang good at that. Down there you can see bits of the cave that this one is coming up out of. And again, as you can see down here, it does widen out as it bulges through the exit of the cave, and then thins out as it reaches up for the sky and tries to seek out any locals that it can find. And over here, the third tentacle, the biggest by far of all the tentacles. That Kraken has a good reach here. This giant tentacle was definitely the toughest of the 3 to build. It's got the most turns and undulations and all of that, and trying to keep it looking as natural as possible. It took a lot longer than the other 2, but it was worth it, I would say. You know, I feel like I nailed the organic feel of these. That's a lot of feeling there. Well, these are feelers too, I guess. But yeah, hopefully everyone out there, or some of you at least, agree with me. One thing I can say, these are definitely pretty unique. Not something I've ever seen before in Minecraft, and just from a fantasy standpoint. Their palettes, the glowing, the idea behind it all, that there's a big giant Kraken down there trying to break free. Well, I really like how it's all coming together. And whatever may be in store for these elves in the future, it looks Looks like it's gonna be some wild times ahead. Now let's go take a look down below one last time. We've got this basin down here that comes right off the edge of the island there with the sea elves and the fantasy homes right up there. And as you can see, the Kraken kind of surrounds this little basin. So I'm probably going to do something more with it here. Kind of expose it a little more or show some remnants of its past devoured. Wow. Look at that. We can actually see the great beast's eye. Behold, the great Kraken. It's definitely a massive beast. The caves in there must be gargantuan in size. Let's take a closer look if we can. Hopefully it doesn't see us. But yep, there it is. See the color palette? I'd say that's the Kraken.
I forgot about him.
Ah! Ah, magic! Run, run!
Hello?
Hey, Hypno. How's it going?
Hey, good. How's it going, Maya?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
I had a great couple days trying to figure something out. I want some Ravager pets, and it's not going well.
So I'm guessing that's why you called me over here?
Yeah, I need someone else to die for me for a change.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Okay, sweet. So, anyways, I built a little bit of an enclosure for these Ravagers, and it's not done or anything yet, but it should hold them, I'm thinking. Hopefully. It's going to suck if we get them in there and it doesn't, but, you know, I'll finish decorating later when it's a lot more dangerous. But
all right.
The real problem has been the raid farm to get these stupid things. I've rebuilt like 5 raid farms and they just don't work, and turns out paper servers, something with the way they remove entities. They won't allow raid farms to work properly, so... Yeah.
Interesting.
So we're going to do it old school and just really stupid style. Sounds good, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a villager in a box over there behind 2 boxes, really. There's 2 walls. And I put a couple iron golems in there with them. And yeah, there's already a raid spawn I've got stopped on wave 3. I lost the first Ravager. Any more Ravagers are going to be tough. And they might have a rider. And we're going to have to pull them out of there and try to bring them back into the pen. But anyway,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. So if you see over here, this cool little massive netherrack railway. Yes, this is part of the old raid farms that failed. Okay. So I get to take all this down, which is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I put it all up for nothing. But here you see our little area. So any questions? You know what to do, all of that?
Just try and pull a Ravagers, right?
Yep, we're going to try to pull them. This is, I hope it goes better than the rest of this is gone because it's been rough, let me tell you.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm getting a raid bar.
Yeah, I just started it. We'll try to keep them more on this side, I guess.
No.
What?
Hang on.
You're already...
I've
what
got
have you done?
stuff.
They're there.
All right,
Come on.
there's some
Come on.
potions. Take that. So, boom, we're strengthened up.
Awesome.
Boom, we're fast.
Awesome.
Also, my arrow box is here if you want to use some specialty arrows, you know?
Appreciate it.
Oh, no, I missed.
Arr. Oh, my aim. I shouldn't even be trying this right now. I forgot how to use a bow and arrow, apparently.
It's okay. We're
I
doing
hope.
good.
Ah! It just got me. Alright, they're over here. Remember, try to leave one of the guys alive.
Oh, I just poisoned myself.
Alright, who's gonna bring this Ravager in? You wanna do it? Or you want me to do it? Either way.
You bring the first one.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna bring him right through the poison.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's after me.
Okay, I might have to put an arrow in him. The other guy is over here. I see him.
So leave him.
Yeah, I'll leave him for you to deal with once I get this Ravager out of here. Alright, I got the Ravager.
Alright.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, he's after you. He's coming with you.
Oh no, that's not good. I need you to pick him off. Pull him off. Try to just separate him.
Okay, got him. Hopefully the Ravager doesn't... Yeah, okay, I got him.
How far behind the Ravager is me? Is he
I'm not... I can't see you right now.
No worries. Ah, he's so close.
He's like right there.
I'm like, do I got time to eat? I don't have my name tag on my hotbar. I'm so ready. Think we did it though. So yeah, if he kills me, he'll despawn because I won't have got a name tag yet. Oh my god, he's so close. So he's swimming. He didn't want to take my bridge.
Of course.
So it'll be a little bit slower for me to get back there. How are things going on your side?
Oh, geez, he just performed some crazy move and hit me.
That's not
pretty
good.
good though. It was pretty peaceful. He was just standing there shooting at a wall.
I'm going in for another. Oh, I got him name tagged and I survived.
Some. Which name tag did you use?
I used baby. So
Baby.
take that one out of the rotation.
The roto.
He's about to get. Oh, he's on land. He's coming. This is terrifying.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't even know where this enclosure's at.
We flew over it.
Yeah, I wasn't looking down. Are you? Oh.
All right, he's in. And hopefully the enclosure holds, and I'm on my way back.
Most dangerous wave. One down. Oh man, they're like nothing compared to my arrows.
Any more we bring back, you're gonna have to hop into the pin with the other Ravagers in there. So,
all right,
think about that.
Oh yeah.
So try to look where you go in, and hopefully you don't go in. Here they are over here. Try not to go in right where the Ravager is. Ideally.
Ideally, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got the guy, but I hit the Ravager.
Yeah, try not to do that.
He's in. He's the Ravager's in.
Oh no! How are we gonna get him out of there?
I don't know.
Let's just deal with. Get away! Get away! Oh, the Ravager's out.
He's probably after me.
Yeah, he definitely is. Why don't you bring him back?
So I had to heal. Hang on.
How can I hear you eating? That's so weird. Oh, you're right next to me. You keep appearing next to me. Oh no, Vex. Go ahead and take the Ravager whenever you want.
Oh, jeez, he's right behind me. Oh, Totem of Undying, awesome. Oh, he hit me. Okay, I think I see the pin, and I see the other Ravager. Yep. Oh, he's mad at me too. Oh, I gotta name tag the right one. Got him.
Awesome. And no death message.
Let's get out of here.
Which one did you name him?
Oros, I believe. Yeah, Tatanka's left.
All right. We only need one more. This is going so much better than everything else in this endeavor. Oh, God, you stop that.
Man, I thought we were going to need more of these potions and stuff. Nope.
It's so far so good. It's going to get tough now. It's the magic
There's a whole
users.
bunch of lingering health potions in here, too, so...
How does health linger? Is it just regen?
Regen, it's gotta be.
It might not work because I just ate a golden apple. I don't know.
Haha, suckers! Walk into my lingering harm! And my poison! I poisoned myself.
You got one of the Vexes.
The Vex is gonna kill me. I forgot about him.
Ah! Get out of... Whew.
Oh, wow, okay, that's
Terrifying.
a Ravager.
Ah, magic! Run, run!
Oh my god! I shot him on accident!
It's okay. They got a lot of health.
I got powerful arrows.
Yeah, crossbow arrows.
Yeah.
We know how strong those are.
I've been killing it!
I know. Ah, Ravager!
There's a zombie here!
These
zombies set me on fire!
We're gonna have to kill one of the Ravagers.
Let's just get them both. Behind you? I think. Oh my, that was scary. Gosh, I ran out of arrows.
Careful, there's some Ravagers coming this way. I missed.
Ow! I just dropped out of the sky. Fine.
Ah, he hit me in here.
But to kill one of them might be tough. Alright, I'm focusing on this one, so...
I don't know which one this is.
Ow,
I'm all over the place at the moment. I can't fly.
I don't remember which one I was shooting.
Awesome. I guess it doesn't matter.
Just as long as we don't kill them both.
Yeah. One of them has purple particles, the one in the back, the one I'm shooting right now. Okay, he's down.
Okay.
So there's two left, so there's him and another guy. You want to take the last one in?
Sure. Alright, I got the name tag on him.
Awesome. That's huge.
Huge.
Ah, the stupid witch keeps poisoning me.
Oh, you've got 3 Ravagers in your pin.
Awesome. I figured this was so not gonna happen. They got saddles. It'd be great if we could ride them. And like they can't hurt you when you're riding them. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Like how are they gonna hurt you when you're on top of them?
Right?
Yeah, you guys.
The problem is getting on top of them.
Yeah, well you could have a little loading section. Wow, they can get... I bet they can hit me.
Probably.
No, they can't hit me. They just got me. Awesome. Huge thanks, man.
Yeah, of course.
So thinking up here, I'm going to put some kind of like viewing area kind of structure. Oh god, it's scary seeing them charging at me.
You guys like that? A health potion?
They love it.
Look at that.
They even make villager sounds. What's up with that?
That's because the theory is that they are transformed from villagers.
What? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, this is,
Look at them.
This is awesome.
I mean, they've got the villager noses. They got the unibrow.
Yeah, they do look like them.
They've got green eyes.
Aw.
Take a picture.
This is cool, man. Could sell tickets. Ah, they got me. What the?
He got me at the exact same time. Look, I'm riding him. Whoa! He's bucking.
Ah! Heart and a half.
Oh, jeez.
That was terrifying. Oh my gosh. That heal works nice.
It does, right?
It's good.
And it'll heal everybody that's standing there, you know?
Yeah, awesome. You are useful.
I'm the potion guy.
Ah, the great ancient elven bay here. This is one of the main reasons why I picked this spot in the first place. And terraforming this little bay here wasn't enough. I have gradually, since the season started, been terraforming pretty much the whole ocean around me. It first started just kind of spreading around the big island here. I found a lake over there by the windmill and I did all of that. And then I did the whole big island over there, and now I'm just kind of stretching it as far as I can. So I'm really excited to see just how far I can get before this season's all done. Now, the underwater terraforming, it usually doesn't look that good on camera, and I'm usually under constant attack from ground, which is no fun at all. So for me, it tends to be something I do in between recording and hanging out with the other Zetas. And so we're going to take a swim throughout all of the terraformed area that I've done underwater so far and see what kind of state it's in. Now, there is a lot to swim through. Most of it is under conduit, so it'll help, but it's going to take a while to get around to everything. So whatever replay you guys see, it's going to be pretty sped up. So keep those eyes out for all the crazy details out there. Well, let's do this.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be light that only you can see. You can see. I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. All gets lost, we can count on hope when there's rivers to cross. Oh, and I know our lives will always change, but our hearts forever stay the same. I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be light that only you can see. You can see. Figure it out. Oh, I'll be here when all gets lost. We can count love, don't let it go.
Well, there you have it. That was quite a swim getting around all of that. I took you to the outskirts where there's still more placement that needs to be done and showed you all the decoration in between. Hope you liked it, and I thought I'd come out over here because I've got something else to show you guys. Earlier, you saw the shenanigans. Me and Hypno got in trying to get those Ravagers. Well, we captured them, and I've got a nice little build done over there. Well, sort of nice. I have been struggling with this one. I thought, yeah, I'm gonna do Elven Safari for the Ravager pin. But what is Elven Safari? So I had this idea, and then I tried to put a roof on it, and woof, got a little out of hand. So this build will still be under development. I'm still trying to find ways to tweak it and make it look better, but it gets the job done, and it's fairly safe for any visitors who would like to come to the park. So let's go take a look at the Ravager habitat. And here we see it from this side, looking from the big fake cave thing. Yeah, don't think about that too much. But if we go up here, we can take a look. We have this old ruined fencing system, and hopefully it'll be enough to keep these guys in because they get hungry. They have killed me quite a few times at this point, as you can see. Here we can see a bit of a custom tree I put in for them, and turns out they can climb vines. Those glowberries used to come a lot further down, and yeah, they would climb those vines and hop the pin and come and try to kill me. And then I'd have to get them back in the pen, and that was a lot of fun. Everything seems safe now. I've trimmed the vines back where they shouldn't grow any further than they are, and it gives quite an experience. Whoa! Ah, one heart. We have a bit of a dead fallen tree in there, which used to have a bunch of leaves on it, but the Ravagers destroyed all the leaves, so they decided they liked that look better. There you see we have a bit of a stand there. No access to it yet really other than flying, but I'm thinking about putting in another structure over here. Kind of tower up and get something over here and then, whoa! Anyway, we're gonna put a big structure in over here hopefully and have a little bridge going out to that so you can get to that lookout platform right there. So maybe you want to check out the Ravagers, but you don't want them to be aggroed on you and trying to get you. You want to see them in a natural, relaxed state. Well, we can do that up here in the Lookout Center. This is the building that has been giving me so much trouble. Try not to judge it too much yet. It is hopefully in a transitional state and will look much better with the finished product. Really quick, let's take a look at this. This is something I did over on the Handcrafted Zoo. And Ravagers was one thing we had not yet trapped. So now that I've trapped some, I figured I'd better put in the Ravager stand for some info. So let's take a look. You can see there's some info. A little bit of stuff from the wiki. Useful information you might need and stuff that makes you go, about Ravagers. Gotta love them. But as I was saying earlier, maybe you want to take a good look at these things. These great beasts and not be worried that they're going to attack you or want to see them in more of their natural state. Well, here it is. Nice and peaceful grazing in the fields. As you can see, as we spin around this building, it is kind of funky. It's definitely got some weird shapes to it. The roof is kind of its own thing. Yeah, it's a growing project that hopefully one day will look just right. But this is what we got so far, and it's working. Whatever comes from here, we'll just have to wait and see. I just did all of that. Could there have been a better use of my time? Possibly, but that's just the way it goes. You see, I got this crazy idea to clear off this island and turn it into a deep slate island. Well, I finished up doing all of that work out here, and then I went to bed. The next morning, the pre-release was out. And with that, 119 is just around the corner. The ZetaCraft Season 1 will be ending with 119's release, and there's still a lot to do. So this project here is just a little too ambitious for the time left. There are some things I must get done. You may notice there's not a whole lot of movement out of me at the moment, but the camera's moving around. Yep, this is that free cam mod that a lot of people are using nowadays. I thought I'd try it out, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, I have to turn the HUD off, because if not, you see, I have all my stuff, and I don't know, it looks weird. So turn that off, and it kind of moves a little jittery, but, you know, whatever. We'll try it out. If it works, great. If not, we'll keep doing what we do. Now, throughout the season of ZetaCraft, except for a little hiccup in the beginning, I've been really consistent with videos until this last week. Well, I recorded the videos for last week, and then I went to edit them, and I realized that for some reason, my recording software decided to disable my mic. Just randomly, but back at the beginning of the week, like right after my last episode stuff. So everything I recorded had zero audio and was really weird, and so I have to redo some stuff. Some stuff is lost forever, unfortunately. See, we got together for the big Spawn collab build to finish Spawn, and yeah, that was great. And I was there and I was talking, but I didn't know my mic wasn't listening. Now, in that collab, luckily, my audio worked for everybody else that was there, so I recommend you go check them out to see the full video of what happened. Brickycraft, Mindless, Time Architect all recorded it, so their video should have good footage of it. I was there, of course, and so was Shadow Ginger, and it was a great, fun build, and I think Spawn looks spectacular now. And I hope you guys like it too. So this scene I'm recording again, hoping it's going to work out. You see, there's a big road project going on with Hypno and Ricky, where they're putting roads in, connecting all the bases in the shopping district and Spawn throughout the server, and it's amazing. And it'll really help with that immersion for people who come in on the world download and want to look around and feel like they're part of the world like we were. Now, Hypno has completed the road in this area all the way up to the island here, my Sea Elf Island, as you can see. And yeah, that's a different view there that people might not be familiar with, something I'm going to show off in this episode that I did in the past. But yeah, the roads. So I went ahead and I connected the road from my base over there, across the land here, all the way over to the village portion on the top of Hypno's base where the road came in. And I'm about to go show you guys that and then give you a little tour around the larger island just to show you guys some of the things I've done in free time around here. Now let's take a look at this island really quick. Yep, that's a nice size island down there. Used to be covered with trees and really block the view of my area over there and just the island itself and even Hypno's area and his little secret project he's got going on right there. But we're not going to talk about that. So anyway, even though I'm not going to be building on the island, at least the clearing of it gave a better view of everything behind and maybe gives you the feeling of new land growth coming up from all the volcanic activity in the area. So as you can see, we are at the southern portion of the village, and right here is where the roads naturally kind of left the village. And I haven't done a whole lot here, but I went ahead and I kind of finished decorating just the paths. There's one here and there's one here that goes around. It would have been used more for buildings in the area if we had more time, but we don't. So this is probably all that's going to be in this area, but I think it still came out pretty dang good. So let's take a walk. We have some ruined fencing here and more here. Something I like to do a lot on my paths. Here we have one of the Elven emblems, letting you know here you are, you're in the Elven town. And here we have some of those little fantasy Elven lights that I've been putting around the place. Now these lights, if you see them, they tend to only be around paths. So if you're lost, look for these and they should get you back to a path in my area. And let's continue down. Oh, you know, it's kind of dark. I better sleep really quick. Okay. Now, here we have some more ruined fencing, like structural fencing. I don't know what to call it. It's just something I do. It really, I feel, helps give you a sense of an enclosed path or a shape of the path without being too enclosing. You can still get out and around it. It's just to give you a feel of a path being here and just to help mix up the decoration some. So let's keep going. Here we have a little bit of a pond on this side, and it's slightly decorated. It's got some plants down there, but it definitely feels like it could use some more. Maybe I need to put a little bone meal on there and get some seagrass going. Something else you may notice, we have lilies of the valley, and we have orange poppies all over the place. That right there is a sweet berry, not a poppy. So originally, like most places in Minecraft, this land was covered with the poppy and the dandelion. And I went around and removed every single one of them and replaced each one of them with these flowers. Something I did to help customize this biome just a little further and set it apart from other biomes. And it's something that's easily overlooked, but a cool little detail, so I thought I'd point it out. Let's keep on going down this cool little path. And here we have a little bit of a split down here. Takes you down to the river area. It's kind of nice, peaceful little spot. But I thought I might also put a little bridge here across to the other island originally. Probably not going to do that now. Probably not going to have time. But there it is. And if we go back up here to the split, you see that over here, there's another one of the elven emblems. But this one's off in the side. It's very overgrown and probably ancient, right? So we keep going and we keep going. The path is still looking nice. We got here a bigger portion of the path that splits off on both sides of this little island. And more structural fencing and all of that. And down the steep embankment all the way down the slope. And here we are at Hypnojo's village. And finally on this path, we have this thing, the Sea Elf banner. Just to let you know, you are entering Sea Elf territory. Be on your best behavior. Sea Elves are coming. Don't know why I said that with a hillbilly-ish accent, but I did. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the larger picture of the island. I have terraformed all of it so that any dirt that would be showing like this is now deep slates. Dirt like this is kind of like topsoil, so I allow it because I placed it. We're also going to take a little bit of a look at the underwater project from above. You'll see it looks very clear. I recently added the clear water portion of the Vanilla Tweaks pack and was shocked at how clear it is from above. Whether I keep it or not remains to be seen, but I just wanted to give everybody a good view of what it looked like from above the river because I think it's a cool way to see it. All right, so let's go ahead, take a potion of slow falling, and start exploring. So here we are over Hypno's village, and this is what he sees. This is kind of the forgotten side of my mountain back here, especially over there, because I don't get out to this side much, but I did work the entire island. If we go over this way, you can see this river. It has been completely finished now as far as terraforming, and it's got a good amount of decoration. In the last underwater project video, you could see there was still work to be done over here, and it's pretty much done. This is a bit of a wheat field. That's something I wanted to try out. Not as structured as most of my giant wheat fields. I wanted to kind of make it more wild grown, like it's spread out on its own. And I don't know, didn't really work here. Might work well in other areas, but yeah. But I thought I'd leave it because it's something different and it gives a little extra character to this side of the island. So here we see the backside of the river, fully terraformed. It's pushed slightly into the mainland over there. Let's get a good little sky shot of this area. This big lake that's in the back. I like all that. And here we have Time's Windmill. There we have the Ravager exhibit with the Ravagers hanging out below. Over here you can see we have all of this terraform now. The line is like right there, but it blends pretty well with gravel. And here we have another view of the island. Let's go over this way. A little sky shot of Fantasy Elven Island and the tentacles of the Kraken. Yeah, well, there we got the boat, little boaty. Over there's the Guardian Farm, and here's the edge of the terraforming. As we float on back over this way, you can see the new island poking into view, and we have come fully around. This area is pretty cool over here, I think. Down here, there's these like cool spikes of deep slate that rise up, and there's even, I'll show you really quick. If we go way down here, there's a secret entrance right here, and there's a bigger entrance over on the side. Oh yeah, final thing I didn't show you guys is the volcano on the top here. This was a lot of terraforming. And I had planned to do a lot more up here, like other places, but this is probably going to be about finished. You see I have the black stone around it as more like a fresh burnt stone magma that is cooled. Yeah, just to help show like different ages of growth of the mountain. There you see the magma had oozed down this way and spread out down there. And there's more of it on this other side, as you can see. Yeah, where it trickled down the mountain and helps the mountain grow. Now let's head back over here to the main area where I live most out here. As you can see, there is stuff built here. I've started work on the main temple itself, and yeah, I showed you guys it on cam. I was talking through some of these sections, and of course, the mic didn't work. So, yep, that footage is lost, and this is kind of where I'm at. We've got these two big pillars that are a little different shaped. They're more in the front. They're not lined up perfectly, so this is going to create a weird sort of dome structure in the long run. And then we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these pillars around the outside circle that will connect to this outer ring here. And this outer ring is the ridge that is on this other dome as well. I just connected it and ran it around the full circle. Part of what I'm doing with this build here is I'm just kind of putting pieces in and seeing what looks right and then going from there. So I feel like it's going to build itself fairly naturally, and we'll just see what happens. I'm pretty happy with the way this is coming together so far, and it's going to feel really good to have just this area done finally. So I guess I have talked a lot. Hopefully my mic has been listening to me this time. And oh, you see that little guy? Yeah, he's coming to get me. Slow-mo crit! This place isn't going to build itself, so let's get to work.
Hey kid, never stop running. Breakbeat, a dream that's drumming on. In the backseat, we're humming, and we rise up.
Yep, I'm starting to like where this is going. I've kind of tweaked the design a little bit, tried to get a little more natural swirl action going for the most part, and cleaned up the first 2 panels a lot more so that they look like there's an actual swirly design and not just a clutter. As you can see, I've got one more quadrant to do, but this one's going to be a little different because I have something planned for in front of the quadrant, and it might interact with the dome area a bit. I don't know, it probably needs to actually, so I got to figure out exactly how I want to do that. So I might leave it open for just now. Next phase is going to be putting the next part of the roof on and then continuing the decoration. I've got some plans for the rest of what's going to happen out here, and it needs to get done soon. But in losing an episode due to the lost audio, I have been pretty far behind on my schedule of releasing episodes. So I need to get this done and get this out there for all of you to watch. For now, everybody, thanks for watching and sticking with me through all my audio troubles. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. So throughout the season, I've had this little kit inside of my ender chest that I've been using to just mess with some of the Zetas here and there as the opportunity presented itself. Here it is, right there, and then always a spare potion of invisibility. You see, I would turn myself into this monstrosity and then hide behind my fellow Zetas, waiting for them to turn around, and then I charge them, and they get scared, and it's funny. And I was able to freak out a few of the Zetas. So let's take a look at these clips of me trying my best to freak out as many of the Zetas as possible. So down here at the portal to my base, you guys recognize this spot. If you show up here in the world download, I suggest you take a look at this book behind me. You see, I did a lot of secret things on the server this season and left them for my fellow Zetas to discover on their own. Most of these things were discovered, in fact, and I'm happy about that. But there was one thing that was not discovered that I didn't think would get discovered. It was just something fun I thought I would do, and now, since it hadn't been found, it's a quest that has evolved to being a quest for the people who come here in the world download. What this is I created a magical artifact, if you will. A special artifact of the Sea Elves. And I placed that artifact hidden somewhere on the server. Now, I didn't give any clues or any idea that it was even there, so I'm not surprised nobody found it. You would have to have been pretty lucky to have stumbled upon it. Now, since I've changed this quest to being a quest for the world download people, I've decided to go ahead and tell some of my fellow Zetas that I've been talking to, and one of them in particular was very intrigued, and he wanted to find it himself, even though he knew that it's not for the Zetas anymore. He just wanted to find that secret treasure. And without even using the clue in the book behind me, he found it after a good deal of searching all on his own, which is pretty amazing. That Zeta is Diosil. Congrats, Diosil. You are the professional treasure hunter of our season. The quest master, if you will. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this book over here to give everyone a little idea of what to look for. Alas, my greatest treasure has been lost. A relic of ancient times left in my possession, and it is gone. Lost to whomever may stumble upon it one day. This lost treasure of the Sea Elves was last in my possession during a trip to the shopping district. So there we go, that nails it down quite a bit. This treasure is somewhere in the shopping district. This must be where it now resides. If it is found, that person would become the true leader of the Sea Elves and the wealth and land that comes with it. So search the shopping district for something out of place and you may have your reward. And here we go, be the first person to discover this treasure and let MayaQuest know what you have found, and that will get you a shout out and a congratulations in his following video. So there you go, be the first to do it and I'll put you in the video. You gotta let me know what this treasure was though, cause I'm not telling you what it is. And let's see what's on the next page. If you would like a hint, then turn to page 100. Diosil did it without going to page 100. Can you or do you need that hint? Because the hint definitely helps. Thank you for helping with the Nether. Another gift. I am getting so many presents lately. It's awesome. It's like my birthday and it's not. Now this one here is from ZetaCraft. Season's coming to a close, like I said, and we got a lot to do. One of those things is finish the Nether hub. And I offered to go ahead and do it for him because he's got a lot on his plate right now. So I went and finished it up. It was just a matter of copying Ricky's cool design and finishing the walls. I did remove a nice little chunk of netherrack while I was at it to make it even bigger than it already was. But we're not going to take a look just yet. First, I want to show you what Ricky gave me. Look at that. So awesome. Thank you so much, Ricky. Now, there's 14 of these diamond blocks. Ricky actually gave me 20. So I took those 6 blocks and I spent them on supplies for Ricky's upcoming big build that I am pretty excited for. And I know everyone out there is going to love it when they see it because it's pretty dang amazing. You thought his tree was cool. But yep, this is from Ricky and I thank you, Ricky. There you see I put one of the elven emblems in out here so people knew this is Elfland on this side. And as you see, the walls here, this is the new bit of Nether. Let's take a bit of a fly around really quick. Here we have Times area and gold. As you can see, people have used different blocks to help kind of mark their areas. Here's Megatecha's cool area with some glazed terracotta. Gotta love it. Here we have some form of terracotta that is unglazed going down to this mystery portal. Wonder whose it is. Over here we have a big geeky portal, and then we have the boss man's portal. Over here, this is like the bad part of town. Half of the Zetas live over here, and I'm just kidding, they're great. And they really populated this side, which is pretty dang cool. And then over here, here's Spawn portal. And then Hypnos portal, my portal. Down that path up there, we have Clint's outdoor portal, and down this path, which wraps around to the other path, is Clint's base portal. He built quite a cave in the time he was on the server. Up here we have the Guardian Farm. Yep, it's pretty close. This vine right here is my access to the roof of the Nether, and it happens to be right next to Time's Gold Farm, which is pretty handy for repairing stuff, let me tell you. And finally over here, this is just a hole I opened up to get in and out of the Nether, and it's fun to go flying down in here and then right back out, because there's usually gas down there. Now really quick, let's take a look at the walls. This is what mainly needed finishing up besides a massive, decent sized portion of netherrack right there. So yeah, this was the cool design, and I continued it along. As you can see, covered the whole entirety of the walls with it. And it really helps to give us that feeling like we're inside of a structure. A pretty amazingly huge one too. Look at that shopping district portal way down there. Thankfully, Ricky didn't want a ceiling on this thing, because that would have taken me weeks probably. But I think that layer of bedrock looks really nice as a layered texture, bumpy roof design, you know, gives it some character.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock? Fun that don't ever stop. We are on a crash course of freedom that's running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends from our homies. Revving up the engines, we ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Heading to the top, you'll see us. Trying to be the best, no secret. Never touch the brakes to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got you loose, I can hear the birds waking early to saying that it's never too soon. So are you ready to rock? Fella, don't ever stop. We are on a crash course of freedom, and we can go as long as we want. Yeah. Drop fast, let go. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. We'll sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends from our homies. Revving up the engines, we ain't going nowhere soon. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Heading to the top, you'll see us. Trying to be the best, no secret. Never touch the brakes to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Calling all my friends from our homies. We ain't going nowhere soon. Heading to the top, you'll see us. Never touch the brakes to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life.
Well, you guys just saw the build. That was pretty much completing the Elven Temple. And yeah, I'm still going to do some decoration around the place, but for now, I'd say it is pretty much done. I'm really liking the way this came out. This was a tough shape to pull off. I was a little worried about some parts, but I like the aesthetic. And we even got the Assassin Deosil up here, keeping watch, protecting us with his poison arrows and quiver of crossbow arrows and whatnot. And yep, so I've got another assassin to go along with my two armored guards. one true elf, Clintomant, and the server leader himself, Ricky. I put him to work as a guard out here. It was great. I thought that was a perfect place for him. Here you see pretty much the final form of the big throne. I think the only real difference is the amethyst, which looks really nice there. I did give myself a little bit more of a cushion, so there's an extra pixel or two there. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. Let's take a quick look around the build, since we're in the free cam mode and all. We have this wall sloping downward with the garden growing on it and overgrowing in some places. Looks like the elves need to do a little bit more cleanup than they've been doing. But I feel like the leaves in this design really helped bring it together. It's kind of what this kind of temple, being the Elven temple, needed. And being so open air and all of that, yep, I think a little nature, or maybe a lot of nature, was just right. We have this sort of like Greek Roman style triangle in front of the dome. Yeah, I wanted to do some kind of statues or something for here, but it just wasn't big enough. So I'll try again with this sometime else. But for now, I kind of went with a little hint of the leaf design, which is actually something I've used quite a bit in this build. I've hidden leaves all through the builds with my designing. So in that earlier clip where I was all bragging about all the presents I was getting, it was because I had gotten 2 amazing presents from 2 amazing Zetas, Ricky and Diosil. I showed you Ricky's gift, but I lied to you and said I earlier showed you Diosil's gift. I had recorded a little scene where I showed off the amazing gift he gave me, but I don't know what happened to it. It's gone, and I don't know, my computer must have ate it. So I wanted to show you guys what he got for me. Well, I'm going to kind of show you guys. You see, I've already used almost all of it. So if we head on over here, there's this orange shulker. This thing was full to the brim, couldn't fit anything else in it, of all sorts of stuff, and it was all stuff that I needed to use. And what do we have left? All of that. This is all original loot. 4 beacons, I am going to use these. I just haven't put them up yet, which is an amazing gift. It's funny, I had just bought a beacon from Diosil's shop, and I came back and bam, here was the shulker full of beacons. There was, of course, an amethyst cluster, which is awesome. I've been using these all over, and these are going to be used. This deep slate is one of 2 stacks of deep slate there was. Diosil really knows what I used this season. Deep slate has been the #1 item. I believe I'm over 200,000 deep slate placed this season, which, yeah, that was nuts. There was actually 6 stacks of golden carrots. I have been eating them, and with any luck, I might just finish these off by the end of the season. There were 2 stacks of azalea leaves. I've put 1 up so far, and this one is definitely going to be going up as well. Now, there's some other stuff that was missing. Some of you guys may have seen a short a little while back I did about a huge ore pile teardown. Well, as I was putting it up, he brought me this gift, and in it were 2 stacks of raw nether quartz, which is perfect. So I added those to that ore pile and have been using that to help build this temple. There was also a nice bit of different corals and coral fans and all of that, which I have already put up everywhere around the base. And let me think, I think that was it. The box was full of goodies. And so I wanted to thank you, Diosil. You're the best, bud. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So from Maya Quests here on the ZetaCraft server, have a good one, everybody. Is the sun getting bigger?
Oh, no. It's falling.
Ah!
Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey, Maya.
Well, hello, my fellow underling. I guess it's not fellow. You're just an underling, aren't you? I am the great king here on my throne, as you can see. Yes.
I see that.
Yes.
Hasn't gone to your head at all, I can tell.
Not at all. Those sort of things don't happen. I do expect like some bowing, some kneeling, but
I did that when I got
that's
here.
nothing new.
So, great King Maya,
Yes.
I have a request of you, sir.
Oh, very well. Let us hear it.
So, you may have noticed there's a lot of
I've heard
weird
enough.
stuff.
I've heard enough. No, you may go now.
Okay.
I guess this is going a little too much to my head. Come on.
I mean, if you're busy and stuff, that's fine.
I got plenty of time for all the underlings of the kingdom.
So, there's a lot of weird stuff going on the server, and I feel pretty exposed over there at the the dwarven cave, and I was wondering if I could get some elven help over there to defend it.
Ah, yes. Your hole needs covering, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Maybe like some walls or something, just something so I can defend myself over there.
Yeah, so you would like to ask the King of the Elves to do some manual labor on your land, huh?
Yeah, I might even be able to find some assassins.
Fun. And I think it'd be better if you get on the throne. I gotta be the underling doing the work. If I'm gonna be working for you now, I'm in the wrong place. I'm
thinking I'll probably do some work here as well.
Yes, sir.
With my mark.
I'm sorry, sir. Whatever you need, sir.
We are brethren. We are equals. There's
Yes,
no
sir.
one higher than the other.
Shall I dig a hole for you?
Hole's good. The hole has been dug, so you're good
Yes. No, come on. You want your big fortress put up, and you don't got time to do it, huh? I'm a sea elf. I live in this ocean. I'm at home in it.
That's true. True.
And up to 20 blocks above it, right? That's
Yes.
about how high your fortress is. I will do that
So-
as long as you finish your sea elf home, your fantasy home.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now.
I spied on it a while back, like years ago, and saw that
Years
big hole
ago.
underneath. That's what it feels like at this point. I know you got a big hole down here, and it's empty.
Well, I mean, I dug out the hole.
You know? Saw
I did
that.
Did this.
You know?
All right. Well, I guess I'll check on your work in a little while.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure it will be done to a schematic-like specification. Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure too. So I will be building a Hypnojo design, right? This isn't a my design.
Yeah, no. I designed this.
I've seen the design. The blueprints look good.
Attention all Zetas. Attention all Zetas. The Arkenstone is corrupting the world. We need you to meet at the shopping district. Please meet at the shopping district.
Oh no, there's a message out to the Zetas.
Meet at the courthouse.
It sounds like it's an emergency.
Oh, we've got mindless Eisneroth and Cable. Here comes Maya.
What's going on?
Dude, the Arkenstone is out of control right now. It's starting to tear the entire world apart at the fabric, and I had told Time to meet me here, but I think he's getting the Arkenstone from his base, and we're going to go over and to a place halfway between his base and here and try and get out of this world before it destroys itself.
Do we have time to go back and get our stuff?
No, gotta leave it. Absolutely have to leave our stuff.
Oh, my diamonds.
It's all right. It's a new world. We'll be fine.
My work. All our work.
Hey guys, what's going on? I just got your message.
No.
Thank goodness you got it. The world's going crazy. Arkenstone's destroying the world. We need to get out of here right now.
What? What?
Right?
Wait, what?
Well, we saw what happened when Geeks Week had the Arkenstone, and Geeks Week looks a little different right now.
Hi, Geek.
He's always been pretty big-headed, hasn't he?
Can we?
Anyways, this seems important. We should probably get going.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's head on over here. Follow me. We're going to head out to the west, and hopefully Time will be able to meet us up there when we get close. Whoever made this road did an excellent job.
Oh, well, thank you.
If you look up to the right on the hill, there's an old portal. I think that's our best way out of here.
Is it even active anymore?
We're gonna find out. I think if we use the Arkenstone, we can sort of destroy it and be able to use that to get through. Based on my years of studying it, and by that I mean literally 0, we'll be fine.
Ricky, I got it.
This is a long shot.
I got it.
You got the Arkenstone.
Here, take it. Take it.
Excellent. All right. Oh, the Arkenstone. Oh, this feels so dangerous.
I don't know if we all should be together with that thing.
It's gonna be fine. Some reason, and I don't understand why, it doesn't seem to affect me too much. I hope.
That's weird.
That's pretty
totally
sus.
I know it seems sus. It's totally fine. We can totally trust me, I think. Am I instilling confidence at all?
Not at all.
The lack thereof.
Oh no. Oh,
Did
we're
you have
almost
to
there.
pick a portal so far away?
It's the only one I knew of.
Okay.
It's broken. How's it gonna work?
It's gonna be fine. I'm sure of it.
It's our only hope, so it better be.
Rip a page out of the book, a lot from Sir Bon Jovi, and just take a second, take a breath, don't worry, just be happy. All that you got is a day, don't got a second to waste. You have permission to listen to the brain you've been given, now you got a future to take, yep. Ooh, you ain't failing if you're trying, and ooh, gotta believe the future's brighter. You owe it to yourself to do what only brings you joy, so shut up all that noise, yep, shut up all that noise. Hey, I got all the time to kill. Yeah, I got good vibes, good vibes. I'm too blessed to give in to any stress. It's only good vibes, good vibes.